Hello, wonderful people of the internet. Welcome back to another episode of Simuleos. I didn't check my mic settings. I hope that my voice and audio, and I hope it's all working. If it's not working, let me know and I can reset the stream. I do apologize for that. Fulster, Sneaker Cow. I can do upper body today, but my calves hurt so bad yesterday I had to lock my knees to walk. I did warn you. Look, I did warn you. Before doing, well, it might have been after we did the calves, that honestly, after leg day, the number one thing that kills me after leg day is usually not the top part of the legs, it's the bottom part, it's the calves. And I know that sounds insane because a lot of people, they're like, with leg day, probably your quads are going to be the hardest part, but no, it's the calves. Every time I do leg day, it's always the calves. Linux +1, adding push-up. And I think we can go ahead and talk about what we're going to do today. I'm in just chatting today. But probably I should have started the stream in science and tech and then moved to just chatting in about an hour. The first hour, maybe even 2 hours, I'm not going to need to, we're not going to be doing a workout. But the hour after that, we should be doing a workout. So let's go ahead and open up Zernal PP, talk about what we're going to do, and explain where we are and kind of what needs to be done. So the thing we're doing for the first hour is very stream focused. If you look at the push-up counter over there, I think is the right direction I'm pointing to, you'll note that it says push-ups 4. But what it should also do is cycle through to another image that says next set is, I don't know, crunches, and you have to do 50 of them or something like that. So the first thing that I need to do, let me just move this over here, is basically have update, let's try that one again, update images. Okay, so that's number one that I need to do. To do this, I kind of need to, Linux, also increase the difficulty of the next set. Great, we'll talk about that in just a second. So what I need to do is I also need to basically make it so the set is shown, and every time we increase and decrease difficulty and all of that kind of stuff, Linux, what are you doing? You're like, oh, let's increase the difficulty. No, let's decrease the difficulty. Honestly, I think maybe 600 was too little. I didn't really know I didn't know what to do about this. But anyway, so that's the first task. So for the first hour, I think we're going to be able to get that done. In the second hour, we need to basically populate is what I'm going to say. Populate exercises. So this is actually why I wanted to be on just chatting instead of science and tech, because my hope was that I could, how do I put this? I could maybe talk to people who weren't so much into the science and tech community, maybe more into a workout community, so that we could maybe talk about what those exercises will be. Okay, so we already have increasing difficulties of the next set. Maybe I should have explained that. We can't yet do that. Okay, the functionalities. Okay, let's just do it. Screw it. Let's do it. Okay, here we're gonna do CD projects. Okay, we know that it's difficulty +1. I'm going to have to keep track of that right now because we don't have a way to just notate it. So just remember, guys, it's difficulty of 6 instead of difficulty of 5. We're just going to have to remember that. Someone keep track of that for now. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? Gawabunga, I mean, it's Twitch. I love this chaotic energy so much. Man, this stream is just I'm sweating. I'm not working out sweating. I'm just I'm nervous. So now we're going to CD into projects, Swoleos over here, CD into pop counter, again for the push-up counter. This is what we did, just to remind everybody, we have some binaries in here, and in these binaries we have pop clear, for example. We have this thing that converts to size 1616 by 175, and basically we just have to run this command again with hands are sweaty, code spaghetti. So essentially, we just have to basically run this very same command every single time that we call particular functions to update our next set in Julia. That's what we have to do. I think it should be straightforward. However, every time I say that, I end up having to eat my own code spaghetti. So yeah, maybe it won't be as straightforward as I think. But anyway, if you guys think that maybe I should be on science and tech for the first hour, I'm willing to change for the first hour. But the second hour, I do think it's going to be more of a just chatting vibe. So that was why I'm here. Also, we could do fitness. I think there is a fitness group, but I didn't know if this was a fitness channel because I was do we actually do fitness? Maybe for that second hour we do. But yeah. Also, I'm in workout garb, and this is the first time I've ever streamed wearing shirts that were meant to be sweat in and like pants and stuff. Well, I mean, okay, it's not the first time I've streamed with pants on, but like, okay, let's just keep going. Yeah, that was done via image magic. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and knock this out of the park, and then, yeah, we'll just go from there. So, what am I doing with my life? 1 second. Quit here, cd back a couple directories, cd into capitalsuoleos.jl, because I'm wonderful at naming. Thank you, Folster, for the name. And now let's just go ahead and run Julia -- project. Now this should already open up Julia 1.6. Great. And now we're going to do using Soleos. And just to make sure we're covering our bases, also CSV. And one more thing. What's the other thing I want to include? Data frames. Okay. So same thing over here. CD projects, Soleos, capital Soleos, ls here, vi readme. Okay. So, right, we already have the ability to create the superset. We can up the reps of the superset. All this kind of stuff is fine. What I want to make it so is that what I want to make happen is every time I type in next set, for this to also call a very simple image magic tool that again creates the file that we want. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that really quick. So the first thing I'm going to want to do, let's go ahead and cd into source. I'm in a separate branch specifically for the stream stuff. It's going to vi Soleos, ls here. Does that count as an error? 40% of my home automation programming time ends up being naming things correctly. I believe it. Okay, so here what we're doing for the next set is we are, yeah. So I want to create a new function in here, which is just going to be called print set function print set. And all this is going to do is maybe output set is what I want. Output set. And what is this going to take? It's going to take in a set. We already have the number of reps for the set. And I think it's just going to return the string. So I think it's going to take set and it's going to take reps. And here, and we're just going to, we're just going to return this string. Okay. And the reason I want to do this separately is so that here we're going to do return output set, set and reps. Okay. Now the reason I want to do this is because I want to make it so we can print this specifically to file, and then we're going to write that file into the image. So we have output set, and every time we call output set, it's also going to refresh the image. That way we can just consistently output the set. So set string, set str is going to be equal to this guy in here, and we're going to write that out to file. And I guess I shouldn't hard code a file name, but I might hard code a file name. Imagine giving each light bulb in your house a unique and easily remembered name, like kitchen or hall. I mean, that's fair. I do totally understand. Okay, so we're going to do, let's see. Here we're going to return the set string. And this in principle should work. I'm actually going to control D out of Julia, run everything again, run the usings again, and then we're just going to try to generate a superset and select the next set just to make sure everything works. Then once that's done, I also want to do using revise. So let me go ahead and add revise to the package. I'm doing great, GD. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful time. I'm actually kind of nervous for today's stream. It could go horribly, horribly wrong, but we'll see. I think it'll be fine, right? It should be fine. Also, I have been realizing that since Tuesday, the stream numbers have been actually dropping, like in terms of viewership. So my assumption is that people actually are I think they're in it for the meme, but that's fine. I don't mind people being in for the stream for the meme. That's totally fine. But the question is, if I should make a YouTube video on this, and like I was writing the script this morning. That was actually why I was late to stream today. Late, I don't really have a stream time, but I wanted to start at 2, but I ended up starting at 3, and just because I was writing the script and doing some other things this morning. I think it actually has like a really interesting story to tell, and I think I might just go for it, you know? Like, I have like 30 videos on YouTube. It's not like I really have a defined, like, you know, shtick that is LeosOS, you know? And I need to put videos out, and this is a perfect April Fool's Day video to be like, you know, not like this is a prank, bro, but more like, hey, this is something new that, you know, like you probably haven't seen before. I did have an idea for an April Fool's Day stream that I wanted to do that would be really, really dumb, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the last usings for Soleo, CSV. All this stuff is now used. I'm dumb. Am I that dumb? Just don't answer that. I know the answer to that. Julia, using revise. Then we have to do using. There we go. Now it's all loaded appropriately. Now we can choose the next superset and all that kind of stuff. So let's do it. VI readme, just to make sure I'm doing this right. And there should be here. So the superset's going to be this guy. I think I could have just pressed up on my terminal a couple times. Grab that. And this should create a superset. And then we should be able to just type in next set for the superset, and that should work. I think I also want to make it so we are exporting output set as well, but that's okay. So next set for the superset should work. Okay, it's printing a bit funny, but it is what we want. 110 lunges, that would be the next set. Streamer goes Super Saiyan during workout routine on Twitch. I don't think, I'm like 90% sure people, I see we have a push up, sorry about that. I'm 90% sure that people have already, like, people do workouts on Twitch. It's a normal thing. And real life Easter egg hunt stream. That'd be pretty good. Okay, so 110 lunges for the next set. Again, we're gonna increase the difficulty, all this kind of stuff. We also have increased difficulty. So let's actually export everything that we need to export now. Well, no, okay. Let's make output set actually output what we needed to output. So what we're going to do next is we're going to say we're going to output this to file, so we have set string, and I think, unless I'm completely stupid here, there's a write function. So if I do write, oh no, I just want to write something to file. So we're probably going to do file open, file close. I'm just going to guess how this is done. So we're going to say file output file is going to be equal to open, and I'm going to hard code this. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to hard code it. I already saw an old woman doing like 75 push-ups. I mean, fair enough. The way I see it is like, look, I know people do workouts on Twitch. Like, I'm not the first person to do workouts on Twitch. I think I am the first person to like make my own stupid workout software and just like force the entire chat to do a workout with me because I'm so socially anxious that I can't do it alone, you know? I'm sure like no one in chat's going to do it with me, but I'm like throughout the whole thing, I'm just going to pretend like people are actually pushing up and doing stuff with me. Okay, so we're going to open a file. I'm just going to call it, the other one I called pupnum dot, I don't think I want to do write DLM. I think I want to do specifically write because I already have it as a string. So now we want to open, what am I opening? Give me a second. I need to think about this. We're going to call it set dot text. Perfect. You know, a lot of people think I don't know how to name things, but look, I'm great. Like my naming conventions are perfect. Close output file. Oh boy, this is definitely gonna error out. And in here we're just gonna write. I wrote write, I think, to output file, and then we want to output the set string. And I believe I also do. I want a new line at the end here. I'm not really sure. I did it with you one of the times. By the way, guys, so for the record, when we are going through all of the exercises, what we're trying to do with those exercises is essentially find like what, oh, I missed a push-up. Thank you. Is essentially find like what is a good average, like what would you expect to be like 5 for most people, you know, like what is an average that we can assume people to do? Like essentially we're trying to find that scaling factor is what we're trying to do. GD, you wrote something in Japanese. Uarel wa ii desu ka? Uarelu janai. I'm sorry, my Japanese sucks. What is this guy? Let's go ahead and go over here, paste this. Oh, that's wonderful. Say URL. I should say URL. I don't know why I was trying to make it all Japanese. Okay, what do we have here? I think this will do. Let's just go ahead and write this and go over here. We want to export output set as well. So let's go up here and export output set. Output set. Okay, chotto matte, sumimasen. Perfect. Go over here, Control D, Julia. Double dash project using revise. Then using Swoleos, And now we're going to create our superset again, and now we're going to output the set and see what happens. It should output a set.text, I think. So we're going to do, we first have to select the next set, and then, wait, no, next set will return, wait a minute. I want next set to set, how do I want this to happen? Next set is returning a set. But I have it so that it returns a string. But what I want it to do is... I think actually what I want to do is the following. I think output set here should take in the superset. And I think I want... just why do I suck so much at coding? Just don't... See, I did it with you one time. Okay, so lesson 1, I suck at coding. What am I actually trying to do here? We have select set to check, to pick the next set. But in select set, what it does is it also takes the set that we're currently on, and it sets it back to 0. So I think what I actually want to do is have output set. I want output set to take in the superset and output the current top set. Right? No, I want it to do both. So I want this to take in set and reps. Okay? So that's one way to call it. Another way to call it is function output. Okay, 1 second. I do realize that I suck, and I'm trying to get better, guys. Like, that's the whole point of this stream. Superset, and inside of this one, we're going to create set equals something. I don't know what. We'll figure that out. And then down here, we're going to do reps are going to be equal to select reps of set. And then we're going to call output set of set and reps. We want to do that. So now we have to figure out what the next set is. I realize I know I suck. Give me a second. Right, quit. Go into vi selection.jl, and where's our next set? Or select set. Should be here. And all it is set is equal to this. Perfect. That's easy. That's why I didn't create a separate function for it, because it was actually relatively easy to do. I just forgot how to do it. There. Okay, so this gets the next set that we're looking for. And then it selects the reps, and then it does output set. So now for output set, we should write this to file. So in principle, if I go here and I try it one more time using revise, 1 second. I know this is the 3rd time I've done this, but actually because, I have to do a push-up every time I get an error, I'm a little bit worried about it. So now we're going to do superset is going to be equal to that guy. It should work, no problems. Please. Just, please. Okay. Luckily, we only have 6 push-ups this hour, so it's trivial. Like, anyone can do 6 push-ups. I say that, but I'm fully cognizant of the fact that I'm very ableist when I say that. Lots of people cannot do that. Okay, so let me do next set on superset. There is an error. Wonderful. Opening file, set.txt, no such file or directory, and the reason for that is I need to specifically say that this is write mode. Okay, next set, superset. Please. Run. Did I add? Okay, now we're going to do it one more time. So it says 3 minutes of jump ropes. It is kind of weird that it says 3.3. Maybe, is jump rope just wrong? Let me see, what do we have here? Jump rope is... no, apparently I just suck. Okay, that's fine. I understand what happened there. Okay, so what this should have done is it should have created a file. So if I ls here, we should have set.txt. And if I go into vi set.txt, it should be 3 minutes of jump ropes. Now, fully aware that Linux gave me a +1 push-up, and then Harold55 redeemed increased difficulty of the next set. So that's, okay, just for the record, we have, I think, 2 increases of difficulty. We're just going to have to remember that when we select the next set. So we're going to be at difficulty 7. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, so I know what happened here. Let's go ahead and fix that error first. This is gonna take longer than I thought. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I was expecting to get this done in the first hour, but now I'm like kind of worried that we're gonna have to bleed this into the second hour. Should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, so vi selection.jl, convert to float. So what does this do? It is converting and convert to time. This is where I'm running into an issue. What this is doing is it's converting our value modulo 1 by 60. But what I want to do is I specifically want to make it so it has a number of sig figs. So you're converting it into an int and then converting that into a string. Oh, right, because it's a float, so you want to make sure that you divide it, you turned it into, wait, times 60. What if we just do, so time, wait. So let's say it's 3 minutes, 3:00, right? The way this works is you have a 3 for the first value here, and then you're going to have an O for the second value. What we want is for it to say 3:00. We want 2 sig figs. So how do we show significant digits in Julia? That's the question. Show sig figs Julia. See what we find. What's the worst that could happen? Round, sure. And what do we have here? Round pi 3. I want to do round trailing. This isn't what I want. Let's just Google this instead of DuckDuckGo this. Printf numbers. Meh. Sig nif based on digits. Okay, maybe. Maybe not. Significant. That's all. Okay, that's fine. No, that's not what I need. Crap. I thought we were there, but we're not. So let's see. Chopper truncate to n significant digits. Okay. We have floor. We have base. Maybe we just leave it as a bug and we don't worry about it. No. Okay. I know that's lazy. Okay. I get it. That's lazy. But actually, so this is gonna have. So it's gonna, okay, we're converting it to an integer. So we want to floor it, essentially. If we don't want to convert it to an integer, we actually want to floor it onto an int. Leaving a bug should be 5 push-ups. Yeah, fine. So instead of this, what I actually want to do is change this to floor of int, a value 1 times 60. And then what do I want to do? I want to make it so... I then want to add a significant digit to this. So I want to make sure it always has 2 significant digits. But I'm not sure how to do that. That's a bit I'm confused about. Round, chopper truncate. How do I print many significant digits in Python? Oh, maybe I can do this via LPAD? Maybe. So let's see how LPAD works over here. So I know that there's an LPAD function. Help. LPAD. 1 second. So it takes an n as an integer, and then it takes in an abstract string to fill it in with. So if you LPAD march by 10. So I want to do LPAD of, and we're going to read in the integer, this, what is s? So stringify s, and pad the resulting string on the left with p. Okay, so here's the string. The string is going to be 0. And we want to have concatenating it with 0 until we have 2 digits. Okay, that's an error. No method LPAD string in 64. We need wait, any integer? 1 second. This is going to take in, what does it read? It's a union of abstract character, abstract string. So that's a string and then an integer. Then it takes a string and then an integer and then a string. So I had these mixed up. Should be this. Perfect. Okay. So now we want to do, so that's the string we have in the end. And what I want to do, now what happens if this is 3 digits? Oh, it's fine. Perfect. So now I'm going to LPAD this. Oh boy. That string with 2 significant digits with the 0. Wonderful. Got it. Okay, so now we have the string that should be returned correctly, I think. It should be okay. We have next set and we have output set. So the next thing I want to do is check output set on superset and see what this does. This does 3 minutes chair pose. And again, you note here, it is 3.00 chair pose. Perfect. And when output set again, it pulls the same thing. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Wonderful. Now we have select set. So I think what I also want to do is create a very quick kind of helper function here. Let's see, so next set will already grab, okay, so that's 3 increased difficulty. So we're at 8 difficulty for the next set, which might be a bit much. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that some people do it with me. So like, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we have output set, and I guess we have next set, and we have, thanks Folster, decrease, so now we have +2 instead of +3. Okay, so we have next set, output set. The last thing I need to do, we have select set, next set. I think I just need to find something. I think I just need to do this call here, so we can just grab the set and reps, which should be called next set. So I think I should change the name of next set to cycle set, I think is what I'm going to call it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this to cycle set. Okay, just to grab the next set. Okay, so this is going to be, I'm going to export cycle set next set, and actually I'm going to put an exclamation mark there just to make sure that this is clear. And there, and then we should have output set, and that's fine. So now I'm going to create a new function in here, which is going to be function next set. And all this is going to do is take the superset, end here, and it's just going to return the set is going to be equal to this. And it's going to return reps is going to be equal to this. Sure, whatever. And then it's going to return, I think it has to return it in a tuple, but I'm not sure. Set reps. Okay, that should work just fine. Cycle set, all this should work. And now down here, we're going to just remove these guys, and we're going to say set, I think I can do this, set reps. It's going to be equal to next set of superset. All right, that should make it a bit cleaner. Go over here. I think I have to recompile everything, which means I just have to run everything again using revise, using Soleos, and then hopefully I'm just going to run these commands. Output set on super. Okay, I'm just going to run these and see what happens. So the next thing is going to be superset. So we're going to create that is equal to this. Give it a second to rebuild and rerun. And now I think we might get an error on output set of superset. So that's the next thing that I want to run. So output set on superset. This one worked fine. It's grabbing the same thing. Now let's run cycle set on superset. Perfect. And now we're going to do next set. Set on superset. It should be 110 lunges. Don't give me something different. It gave me dips? What? How, though? Okay, but it's giving me the same thing over again. So cycle set apparently... okay, let's try cycle set one more time. Next set. How? Okay, so next set is giving me something normal, but cycle set is not. What is it doing? So set is going to be select set, which should be the next set, and then select reps. Okay, let's just mess around, see what's happening, because clearly it's broken. We have a +1 push-up, going to add that in there. Okay, so we're going to say set is going to be equal to swoleos.select set for superset. And what did we say it was? We said it would be jump rope, so let's just look at superset. And the top of superset is actually not jump rope. Where is jump rope? Jump rope is all the way down here. The next set is actually bicycle crunches. How are we grabbing this guy? Okay, so select set is actually pulling it or grabbing us the wrong set. vi selection.jl. Well, it's good that we're running into this. So the set is equal to that. Okay, so I see what's happening. Okay, so if I do select set this time, what it's going to do is it's going to pull bicycle crunches. So select set, I see what's happening. Okay. It's going to be doing 5,000 push-ups. When he starts coding, everyone should start typing random code in chat. What? I don't think that's going to work. And let's get him doing 5,000 push-ups. I don't know if that's exactly how this should go. Okay, so we have... So what's going to happen if I do set is equal to this? It's going to give me bicycle crunches. Actually, give me crunches. Okay. Chair pose. So let's do superset. So the top one's push-ups. So now if I select set, it's going to give me arm hold. Why does it give me arm hold? It should be push-ups. And the more distracted we get you, the better. Yeah, okay, so we've got a few bugs in this. I'm actually going to move back to Science and Tech for a bit, because I was on just chatting because I thought this would be quick, but I'm going to move back to Science and Tech for just a bit. Science and Tech. And then we'll move back to just chatting when we're doing more of the workout-related stuff. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I was not expecting all of these errors. So, why are we selecting arm hold? So select set does 1111 colon, which should be push-ups. So let's just do that really quick. So set is equal to this. What does that give us? That gives us double unders? Wait, superset. Is double unders is first. So that gives us double unders. Perfect. So then we set that priority to 0. And we set that supersets. We set that overall set to 0. We update all the weights and we sort all the sets. So we choose this. So why when we do... Okay, so now I'm going to try to do select set here. And this should give us double unders for the... No, but it gives us stretching. How does it give us stretching? Okay, let's do superset again. All right, perfect. So we have superset. It has planks, crunches, bicycle crunches. That's what we have for the abs. If you're playing science and technology, doesn't mean you aren't a real scientist and you're just an actor and actress. I mean, maybe. Another +1 push-up. I'll go ahead and add that to the queue. I think that worked. That worked. Oh, maybe... Uh-oh. Maybe I added too many. Let's subtract one. Yeah, let's subtract one. Perfect. Okay. So plank, crunches, bicycle crunches, right? So what is select set doing? What it's doing is it is setting the set equal to this, and when I set the set equal to that, it does the following. Perfect. Okay. And then what happens? So after that happens, I'm going to do something. I'm going to change this to set check is what I'm going to call it. Okay? And then I'm going to create set is equal to select set here. And now let me do set check again. Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez. Okay, that's fine. What is it, copy? Okay, I'm just going to change this to copy. Of this and that. Write that. Okay, now we're going to do this. Actually, let's print out the superset. Okay, so superset is, give it just a second to print, and then we should see arm hold is top. So if we do select set, we should get arm hold. Okay, we do get arm hold. However, let me check the type of that. The type is now a named tuple. It's no longer a... Interesting. Okay. So what happens if we try... I think select reps is now going to break. Ah. Yeah, it broke. Add a push-up for that one. Actually, maybe 2 push-ups for that one. Okay. So what's the deal here? Under select reps... Okay, so the next one is... Right, because we specifically said that select reps should act on a data frame row. But actually, it now thinks that it's a named tuple. So let me modify the select reps function so it no longer acts on a data frame row. because apparently that messes everything up. Select reps. Oh, you kidding me? Ah, oh, jeez. It has to work on a data frame because we're sorting specifically by priority. Okay, data frame row. Okay, so for the record, for those who are, is converting string to int or vice versa, taking the order of the character instead. So yeah, what's happening is, because we're copying this into a data frame row, it is copying a pointer instead of a, it's copying a pointer instead of a, instead of the address. Oh, no, it's copying the the address instead of the contents, right? Like as you would expect. So what I want to do is I want to sort this based on, let's see. Okay, so this means that all of this concept of transferring over to a data frame row, all this kind of stuff, that's all broken. That's just not going to work, which is fine. You know, we'll just figure it out one step at a time. So we have select reps. And what this is doing is it's first saying difficulty is exercise.difficult. Yeah, this is obviously the way I have this written. It needs to take in a data frame row. But if we copy, it turns it into... Jeez, what is going on here? So if we copy it, it's no longer a data frame row. It's now a named tuple. So why don't I just do... Okay, let's just see what it is. So here we're going to do set. What is set? Set here is a named tuple. It is exercise, reps. Okay, how do you access a named tuple? Okay, because maybe we just call it a named tuple. So can I do set of difficulty? Works, perfect. That's what we're gonna do. And this is now gonna just change to, I guess, a named tuple, or maybe a union of a data frame row and a named tuple with type of set. Named tuple. Okay, so now we're gonna do that. Okay, no method mentioned get index named tuple exercise priority. Closest candidates are named tuple int64. Okay, well let's just see what happens. I have to add another push up for that one. So let's go back here and let's just do exercise dt here. Write that. Let's go over here. Try running that again. Okay, another error. What line is that on? That is on line, oh, it must be here, right? No, wait, didn't I just fix that? What happened? I thought, oh, I didn't change it in the code. That might be what happened. That should be fine, I think. And then down here, we're gonna have to do the same thing. And I think this is okay. Okay. So let's try this. Select reps. Okay, it works now. That's good. So we have select reps. We have select set. Now anything that takes a data frame row, we're gonna have to mess around with a bit. Data frame row. It just takes data frame, data frame, data frame. Ah, okay, good. So I think actually we might be good to go. I think you should round up to the nearest hexadecimal. How? I think that's, I thought I was already doing that with the L floor. I was rounding down to the nearest hexadecimal, or rounding down to the nearest integer, actually. Okay, but we have this done. This seems to work okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna git checkout master, and I'm gonna push that change, and we're just gonna kind of work through it, just make sure everything works as anticipated. So control D over here, Julia _ project, using revise, using Soleos. Now we're going to create a superset. Superset et is going to be equal to that. That should work just fine. And we're just going to cycle through everything, make sure it works as anticipated. And then once we have all that done, we can then get back to it, fix up the little thing on the side there, the push-up thing, and then go from there. Okay, so what are the functions we want to try? So the first thing we want to try is next set. So next set for superset. Our set should give us squats 20 to 200. That gives us a data frame row. Okay, so now what I want to do is say that's our set. Why does that give us a data frame row? So next set gives us, it gives us this, but actually what I want to do is give us a copy of that. Okay, we're now going to run it one more time. This should give us a name tuple. And great. Okay, perfect. It returns back. Wait, this should return back a set and reps. But, oh, it does. So if I go here and I do set reps equals that, and then I do reps. Right, perfect. Well, since you are in 17, that's 11, 0 times 11, which is 0 times 20. Oh, I see what you're saying. Round up the push-ups. Yeah, maybe. Speaking of which, we're about to do the push-ups. Let me test everything here, and then we'll move on to the push-ups. Again, the real goal of the push-ups and all of this is just to do some interval training. The idea is just to have something done every hour on the hour. And so I really want to finish something before moving on to the next hour. So let's go ahead and check everything else out. So what I'm going to do now is set is going to be equal to swollos.select set. Again, this should give us squats of 20. Let's do superset. Okay, so now it should give us double unders of 10. Perfect. Exactly what I want to see. Okay. Perfect. And the next one should give us push-ups. Or dips. That should be fine. Let's do set, superset. Again, this is going to give us jump rope. If we do it again, yes, it gives us jump rope. Now, that is a bit weird. So it should give us jump rope, chair pose, which is legs, push-ups, which is arms, stretching, plank. Oh, this is fine. Lunges, arm hold, double unders, bicycle crunches, squats, dips, crunches, jump rope. I mean, so it's dips, crunches, jump rope. And let's take a look at superset. Yeah, this is fine. So because we're adding random numbers, there is some random variation, which is totally fine. Hello, how is your training doing? You look stronger. Thanks, man. You too. Okay, so now let me take a look at output set, just to make sure that works appropriately. Output set of superset. And this should give us a string. Gives us the same string if we do it again. Now let's take a look at output set for set and reps. Set reps. Perfect. That all works okay. We have select reps on set. That's the last thing to do. Select reps. Swoleos dot select reps on set. And that works as well. I think this is everything that we need. The only thing I want to change is that I want to make it so this version of it that's on master does not output to file. So let's do D3D. Write that in there. Go over here, just make sure output set works just like it used to. Perfect. Control D. Git add dot get status. Let's go ahead and remove set or whatever. Git rm set dot text. Status. Remove set dot text. Git add dot git commit. Dash m. Fixing bug in select set. Oh gosh, why do I suck so much? Don't answer that. And there we go. Okay, try that again, except maybe with one of these guys. Perfect. Git push. Origin master. Then finally we can do git checkout stream. And let's add these back in. Perfect. Okay. So far we didn't make too many errors. But people have been adding a lot of push-ups. So speaking of which, it is the top of the hour. We are going to select the next set. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Julia, double dash project. And we're going to have to increase the difficulty of that set twice because people recommended we increase the difficulty of that set twice. So let's go ahead and do superset. Is going to be equal to that. No. Okay, one more time. Using revise. Okay, I think I know what happened. Okay, add another push-up because apparently I suck. Right, quit, git, rebase, master. Git commit, dash M, adding, printing. Oh, you know what? Screw it, git stash. Okay, git, rebase, master. Okay, git stash, apply. Perfect. Ah, for Pete's sake. Vi source swoleos.jl. Yes, I want these changes. Okay, now we're going to do Control D, Julia, using revise, should work, using swoleos. Okay, grab our superset, select the next set, and then we're going to go. So now we have the superset, so now we should just be able to run select set. And I think that should work okay. In fact, what I want to do is actually run set and reps equals select set next set on superset. Gosh darn it! I'm just a glutton for punishment, aren't I? I defined the superset, didn't I? No, I didn't. All right, give it a second. You should do this push-up thing while coding in Malbolg for stream. I've never coded in that language, but people say it's awful. Okay, so here we have the superset. Let's do the next set. And we have dips, and we have 110 dips. You know what? We have 2+ difficulties. I should have vi update.jl, and we have shuffle, we have increased difficulty. However, increased difficulty doesn't have a data frame row associated with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do set of difficulty, and we have to add 2 to it. Plus equals 2, and that's not going to work because it's the name tuple. It's going to break. That's what I thought. Ah, okay. So let's add another push-up. You know what? We're just going to do 150 dips, okay? Everyone happy with that? 150 dips for 5 minutes. That's what we're going to do. I'm a bit behind the hour, and then we're going to have to fix all of these increase and decrease difficulty functions when we get back to it. Don't worry, we have faith that you're very wise and will learn Malbolg quickly enough to not have to do 500 push-ups. Pretty sure I'm going to have to do a lot of push-ups. Anyway, I have 21 push-ups to do right now, and now we have 150 dips to do because I'm doing a very bad job of selecting difficulty here. This is going to be a very interesting little workout session, but let's see how it goes. Again, when we get back, the next thing I'm going to do is basically fix these guys so that they work independent of data frame rows, and then we can start just populating with different exercises. Oh, yeah, I have to make this independent of data frame rows, and then I also need to fix that little counter in the corner. Those are the 2 things I need to do. So let me be right back and set up the next bit of the stream. So open music. I try to put on like some sort of like different music for this part, but I don't know if it actually works or does not work. I'm gonna do chill EDM. And then we're gonna just, I guess, move on to the workout scene, which should be this one. I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, this seems right. Turn on the lights. Okay, I think we're good to go. This is gonna be interesting. 21 push-ups and then 150 dips. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I need to move you. All right. Anybody that wants to join from home, feel free to do so, but of course, you're not obliged to do it. Oh, that was my knee. I hope no one heard that. Okay, I'm gonna set that down here in case people want to say anything. Oh boy. Ugh. I should have chat up, so you guys can say whatever you want. Again, 21 push-ups, I believe it is. And then 150 dips, because of course I'm really good at this. Alright. 21. First push-ups of the day. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 more, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Whew, okay. Now for dips, and I'm not sure exactly how to do that one. Oh my gosh, didn't know I had a ponytail. Yeah, I've had long hair for a while now. I actually really like long hair. It's easier to deal with. Okay, now for dips. I think what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to move the microphone back to where it was before. And I'm going to move this out. Something like this should do. Yeah, now I can look at the normal computer screen. Ugh. You thought it was a boring straight face sort? What does that mean? Ooh, that lighting is awful. Maybe that's a little bit better, but now you can only see, like, what is the best way to do dips here? Maybe I should actually face the other way? 1 second. Ugh. Or maybe I can just turn the camera over here so it faces my legs so you can see that I'm actually doing dips. But then it shows part of my bed, and I don't want to show that. So let's just move this out. Okay, so it's 150 dips, which is an insane number of dips, I think. So we're gonna do it. I guess 3 sets of 50 is what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. 3 sets of 50. Anybody who wants to join along from home, you don't have to do 3 sets of 50. You can do whatever you feel you're comfortable with. But that's, I guess, what I'm gonna do because people added difficulty twice. And we're gonna try to get it done in 5 minutes. 150, I know it's not right. Like, the thing is, I didn't scale this at all. Like, I just said, oh, that seems right. Like, we hadn't beta tested the numbers. That was the point of today's stream, if we ever get to that point. Okay, we're gonna go in 3. Well, actually, let me remove this. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Oh man, my feet are getting tangled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh my gosh. 32, 33. Oh, jeez. This sucks. 34, 35. Oh, I need to take a break. Ah, that is awful. That is the worst thing. Who came up with this idea? For Pete's sake, 150 dips. Oh my gosh. 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was 50. Ah, jeez. Just 100 more. I hate this. I think it's the only even achievable because these are half dips. You're right. Okay, let's try to do... you're right. By half dips, you mean the ones with your legs on the floor? Yeah, you're right. I don't have anywhere to do, like, real dips. Whew. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go again in, like, 10 seconds. And we're gonna see how far we can get. 150. I need to go down deeper. I know I do. But I have 100 of them left to do. Like, what do you want me to do here? Like... Oh, boy. Oh, this is not a normal number of dips. Whoever said that in chat was completely correct. Is there a camera desync? Crap, let me check that right now. Because that bugs me. Because I'll restart the stream if there's a camera desync. 1 second. Mute that for a second. Mute that for a second. It seems fine. It doesn't seem like there's a desync. Seems okay. Alright. No, but the camera desync thing is something that I do care about. Anyway, I've waited too long for the next set. Let's do another 50. All right, let's go. Whew. I was doing pretty close to 90. Yeah, I don't think you see it, but I was doing pretty close to 90. Yeah, I was going down here, which is, I mean, maybe I can go deeper here. You can't see it. Maybe, yeah, I could go a little bit deeper. Okay, let's try to do a bit further. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the two cameras aren't synced. Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't mind the two cameras being slightly out of sync. As long as the audio isn't out of sync from the voice camera. That's fine. I did what, 5? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh gosh. 12, 13, 14, 15. 2. I'm gonna do 100, guys, and we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop at that. And then we're gonna do. Oh man. So I did 15. I'm gonna do 35 more, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. This is supposed to be 5-minute exercise, not like the whole hour just spent doing dips. Oh, sorry about that. I need to do better at this. Okay. What was it? 35 more? Jeez, still insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 more. Oh, I hate this so much. Full Star, are you joining along? Streamer realized he made a big mistake. Oh man, just turning on stream today was a big mistake. We're so close. Okay, come on, 20 more. I do it all in one go if I just, try, which is hard. Okay. Whew. 20 more. Let's go, guys. All in one go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh. Oh man. Whew. Okay. Jeez. That's it for now. We'll do more later, but like for now, that's it. Oh jeez. I've only been streaming an hour, and I'm already out of water. So I'll be back in just a second, guys. I'll just get some water, be right back, and then we're gonna get started on the next bit of the programming. Oh gosh, guys. This is super fun, though. I actually am really enjoying it. It's just that, I love working out, so I'm actually super enjoying it. It took a bit longer than I thought. Okay, be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. Give me just 1 second to reset everything up, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. Over here, I believe I'm up. Let me go ahead and turn off the chill EDM, turn back on the chill Josh Woodward, move this microphone over just a hair, fix the cord. Okay, that was fun. I'm actually super excited that we're doing this, guys. Doing dips off a soft sofa, it's not fun, but if a meme is what it takes for me to exercise, then I'll embrace it. Hey, Gustorn, how are you? Haven't been around for a while. This is a hybrid workout programming stream. Gustorn, man, Gustorn, how are you? I have not seen you around for like years. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, things are going super well. How have you been? Okay. Oh, geez, what? How did this happen? Like, how do we have so many ASCII symbols at the end of our increased difficulty function? Oh boy, let's just remove all those guys. Okay, so now what we're gonna do next. If you guys remember last hour, what we did is we tried to copy everything into a data frame row. But of course, when you copy a data frame row, it turns into a named tuple, because that's just what happens in Julia. So now we have to change our increased difficulty function so it works with either a data frame row or a named tuple. So we're going to fix up the named tuple version of it right now. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Function, oh my gosh, increase difficulty. And I think what we're going to do is just have this be, unfortunately we can't do it with an exclamation mark this time, so we're going to do set is going to be equal to, I think named tuple should work. I think, but we'll see what happens. What happens? Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so for this, we know what the named tuple is. I should have a push-up counter of 0, by the way. Yeah, okay. So now if we do, what am I doing? Give me a second. I'm trying to think about this. Also, guys, if you just came in, you haven't been here in a while, we are actually just now getting into the exercise stream component. Essentially what we're doing is we're creating a very simple way to pick out an exercise, basically to do at the top of the hour, every hour, to kind of get the motivation back in and start working again. Probably more like 2 years. Things are great. I got engaged in the meantime, getting fed up with COVID. Oh, dude, everyone's getting fed up with COVID, but I'm super glad to hear that, like, you're engaged, you seem to be happy. I mean, I'm always happy to hear people are doing a lot better, you know? So, okay, so for the name tuple, let's go ahead and take a look at set here. I suck so much. Just come on. Okay. So, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to do, how do you generate a named tuple? I think it's just a following, right? So if we just do this, is this going to give us what we want? Yeah, okay, that worked. Wonderful. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to say, grab this, and we're just going to do exercise is going to be equal to, I guess, whatever it was before, set of exercise. And we're just going to do that for all the parameters, except for difficulty, which we're going to add 1 to. I know that sounds really lame, but again, this is not a mutable type, so it's something that we have to, it's not something that we can just mess around with, so. Okay, so we have exercise. The next thing we want to do is rep 0, 0, which is the initial reps. It's going to be equal to set of rep 0. Sure, that'll work. And then we have to do the same for reps 10. I'm just going to move that down to the next line because I feel like it. Reps of 10 is equal to set of... This microphone's really bothering me as well. I told you guys yesterday that I changed everything up just to make it so that I could, do the workouts and everything else. Difficulty, but it made it so that, like, the microphone is directly in the way of the screen, so now it's kind of hard for me to type and do everything, but it's fine. Difficulty is going to be equal to set of difficulty, diff, oh, come on, where's the F? Okay, try that again. I suck, just don't, okay, and then we're going to have to do this plus 1, and then finally the last one is priority, which is going to be whatever it was before. So we're going to do priority is going to be equal to set of priority. Okay, and that should be what we want, and we just have to return this, add some spaces in because I feel like it. Sure. And I think that's what we want. And then we're going to do the same for decrease difficulty. This is going to be yank 6 yank. Paste it down here and change this to decrease difficulty. decrease difficulty. I think that's fine. And now we're going to do difficulty -1. Let's go ahead and write that. And what I'm going to do, because we are on the on my own separate fork here, or my own separate branch, I'm going to do export, okay, increase and decrease difficulty, and also shuffle. Increase difficulty, 1 second, decrease difficulty, and shuffle. That should do it. Yep, good. So, and I think I also need an exclamation mark there. I'm going to just rebuild everything over here. So Julia _ project, using revise, and then using Swoleos and everything. Grab another superset and just see if increase and decrease difficulty works on our sets. I think it should, but just to be clear, let's make sure it actually works. Superset here. And then we're just going to try increasing and decreasing the difficulty of a provided set. Okay. There we go. And now we're going to do set reps is going to be equal to the next set of superset, which is dips 20. We're not going to do dips again. I'm sorry. That's just what was pulled up. And then once that's done, what do we need to do? Okay, so now we have the set, which should just be this name tuple. So let's try to increase the difficulty of the set. Sure, set, please work. Okay, and increase the difficulty to 6. Ah, interesting. Why is it only going up to 6? Oh, right, because I'm stupid. Set is equal to that. Now it should go up to 7. Now we're going to do decrease difficulty. And that should drop it down to 7, 6, 5. Perfect. So we have increase and decrease difficulty. And finally, we have to do the shuffle. I only implemented a shuffle of the entire superset. So let's output the superset here. And we see that dips are first. And if we shuffle the superset, we should see that shuffle, exclamation mark of superset. We should see that everything is, yeah, mixed up. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So this seems to work. Again, it's not implemented in the most efficient way. I'm not trying to make it implemented in the most efficient way. It's just implemented, and that's fine. I've never seen Julia before. It looks like it provides interesting syntax and interface. You know, as a Julia advocate, I'm obviously a big fan of Julia, but also, like, you know, if you're not someone that it is fast, relatively fast for a language that has such accessible syntax, but that doesn't mean it's the best at everything. You know, for example, web development, it can't do web development basically at all. So, I mean, it can. It's just not, it's not what it's meant for, you know? Okay, so this seems to be fine, I think. So we have all that done. The next thing I need to do is make it so that we call a specific, like, convert to image function when we are outputting our sets. So let me take a look here, ls ... and we should have, we don't have, so let's output set for set and reps. Now let's take a look back here, and we have set.text. Set.text, and it says 110 dips, which is fine. I actually think I probably want to change that tab into a space. Vi Swoleos, go into, change this tab. I'm going to actually just change it to a space. I know people in chat, they're angry at me for doing this, but hey, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So here we're going to do it one more time. Output set. It's just going to be 110 dips. Perfect. And now if we take a look at the set.text. Down here, we see 110 dips. Okay, so now all we need to do is turn that into an image like we had before, and just call that function to turn it into an image whenever we feel like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cd back a directory and make a new directory for just bin. It's a bit iffy, but that's okay. So now we're going to cd into bin, ls here, and we're just going to create a very quick, like, convert to image function is what we're going to do. So I already did that over here. So we're going to cd into projects, Swoleos, ls here, cd into pop counter. Ooh, that's pip counter. 1 second, pop counter. Okay, trying again. ls here, and now let's go into cd bin, ls here, and we should have pop down, pop up. I'm just going to grab one of these and move them over here. So cp projects, Swoleos, pop counter, bin, and then any of them will do. So pop up, sure. And I'm going to move it here, and I'm going to call it, what should we call it? Set, right set, draw set. Yeah, draw set, I guess is what we're going to call it, draw set. It doesn't matter too much. Vi draw set. And this is basically what we need to do. All we need to do is get rid of these guys, and we have this convert function. and we just have to put in the appropriate files and stuff like that. So we're going to have pup counter, but instead of pup counter, we're just going to put in the file set.txt. So it should be swoleos, swole, leos, and then it should be set.txt, I believe. And then the other thing I want to do is change this to a set2.png. That should be fine. So now if we just run draw set, and we take a look at Mirage, I think it was in, where did I put it? One second. I just saw it, and I'm just dumb. It is in video stream set2.png. Okay, so let's go into Mirage. 1 second. Videos stream set2.png. 110 dips seems to work okay. So now we just have to make sure that we call that every time we do any updates to our set. So let's go ahead and do that. So how do you call a call bash script from Julia? Sleep make shell Julia from bash script. I want to call a bash script from Julia. 1 second. G. Let's see what we got. Again, guys, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, anything like that, feel free to let me know. It looks like what we want to do is we just want to do the run function. And we're going to run, I believe, bin, just to make sure it works, bin, draw set. That gave us an error. So there's a push-up. Abstract command. Okay, well, let's just see what that does. Run command. Base.run command. So it looks like I need backticks. Is that what I need? Oh, let's just add backticks, because what's the worst that could happen? So sh, maybe? I think that happened. I think that worked. But just to be clear, let's go ahead and remove the old image and just make sure that a new one is generated. There we go. Run that. And now let's take a look at Mirage. Perfect. 110 dips. What I probably want to do is make it so it says next set 110 dips. So let's go ahead and do that as well. VI, we're always going to be using these CD into source, VI swoleos, and we're always going to be using this guy. So we're going to open set.txt, and we're going to open it as right. We're going to set string, but in addition to that, we're going to output next set. I think I'm going to do capital N, next set. Getting crazy here, I know. And now we're going to concatenate that with set string. Write this, go over here, and I think what I want to do is just run the last output set, and now we're going to run this guy, see what happens. So now we're going to do this guy, next set, 110 dips. It is, maybe I just want to say next, because, you know, for example, we could have like a set that's very long, for example. Shuffle all exercises, we're going to get to that in just a second. Unfortunately, we're already shuffling all the exercises, so I don't mean, I will shuffle next time. I just have to remember to do that, but it will happen, I promise. Okay, so now we're going to go back here, and I'm just going to have it say next, colon, instead of next set, just because sometimes it might, like, go beyond the length of the image provided, you know. Okay, and then all I need to do is every time we're going to output the set, what I want to do is close the output file, and then run this command. Okay, so let's run that command, and I think that'll work, so let's try this. 110 dips. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle now, actually. Shuffle, superset. Now we're going to do output set again. We shuffle superset. Oh, right. Output set for a superset. And now we get 115 crunches. And let's just make sure that I actually updated it. 115 crunches. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So it looks like everything's being output correctly. All I have to do is update it on OBS's side. And we should be good to go. I don't want you guys to see this. So I'm gonna have this embarrassing screen up, and you guys are just gonna have to deal with the fact that I have an embarrassing screen up. Okay, so what am I doing with my life? I'm going to add in a image slideshow. Okay, and always play when not, even when not visible. Fade. Let's actually make it cut. It doesn't really matter. Add image files. Let's go ahead and add files. Again, you'll see it in just a second. I just didn't want to show it here. Stream set, open, add files, set to open. And this should be okay. So it should go between the two of them. And then I just have to move this over there or something. Ooh, that's going to be hard. But it seems to be working okay. This is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So actually, I'm going to move out of studio mode. I'm going to move back into the scene. We do have it up, but again, it's going to look funky. I'm sorry, guys, that you have to see this. This is stuff I usually try to keep off a stream. But just trying to make it exactly right is always a pain. Something like that. Nope, a little bit more. Something like that, maybe. Move it down. Hair. That'll do. That's fine. No one cares. Like, I'm the only one that cares. And clearly, okay. Back to the embarrassing screen. I'll be back in just a second, guys. I'm so sorry. So we're gonna go. Oh no, suck. Okay, so now we're gonna remove the set image. Yes. And what I'm gonna do is go down to the workout scene and update that as well. Add in image slideshow. Add existing. Okay. Move this down here. Perfect. Remove the set. Okay. Yes. So what should happen now is when I go back to the scene. We should see the slideshow going back and forth. Now, the only question I want to raise here is how often do we change between them? What is 80,000 milliseconds? That seems like 8 seconds, right? Yeah, of course. Why am I dumb? Millisecond. Clearly, that's 8 seconds. Let's change that to 3,000 milliseconds. Okay, so now every 3 seconds it should change, and we should be good to go. Okay, so now it should be switching between 115 crunches next, and then it should have push-ups 1. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Perfect. Looks good to me. Okay, I'm actually surprised that was so easy. Now, the only other thing I have to do is make it so that we call this output set function whenever we're increasing and decreasing the difficulty, and also whenever we're shuffling. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go into VI Swole Layouts, and actually, VI Selection. And now every time we increase in, oh no, I'm still wrong. VI update .jl, and now shuffle. I'm just going to, I think I can just do the following. Output, but this is specifically grabbing a specific set. So we want to shuffle superset. Yeah. This is what we want. Just a superset one. So we're going to output set, and this is going to read in the superset. Perfect. I'm going to yank that guy. We have increased difficulty and decreased difficulty. So I think what I'm going to do is go in here, and we're going to say new set is going to be equal to this. Go down here, add some spaces just for fun. And I'm just going to do yank 3 yank here and paste it down here. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Let's try it again. Yank 3 yank and paste it down here. Perfect. D3D. And let's move this to a -1. Okay. And now we're going to return next set. Return next set. Perfect. Yank that. Paste it up here. And then finally we output that set. Output set. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so next set here is going to then grab, nope, that's perfect. Output set, and we're going to grab in next set. And then, of course, we're going to grab in select reps of next set. I think that's right. Yank and paste this down here. I think that's what we want. Okay, so now let's see what happens if we have increase and decrease the difficulty. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to write this, and then I'm just going to shuffle this set. Shuffle superset. And this gives us 165 bicycle crunches. And just to make sure this did what we expected it to, let me open up Mirage. It says 165 bicycle. And this is the issue I said before, right? Like the font is just a little bit too big. But maybe I don't worry about this. Maybe we leave it and people are just going to get pissed off about it, and that's okay. For now, it's like a first iteration, you know? Like, who cares? Pillar XYZ, thank you so much for following, by the way. I'm sorry I missed that a few minutes ago. Okay, so that one works. So now we have the set. So let's do, what was it? Next set? next set of superset gives us the same bicycle crunches. So now we're going to do increased difficulty on the set. So we're going to do next set. Set is going to be equal to that. Increased difficulty. 1 second. Should do. Oh no. Oh. Later addition for scrolling text. Yeah, scrolling text is going to be hard based on how I've done this. So I kind of. Yeah. I'll put it in the README saying that this is something that needs to be fixed. And then maybe we'll fix it if people are into it. And if people aren't into it, yeah, it's totally fine. Okay, so where is this breaking? This is breaking an increased difficulty of a named tuple. Here. So obviously I have a push-up because I got another error. So I'm adding that push-up to the counter. And it is breaking at line 25 here. No, that was helpful. Thanks, man. Increased difficulty, named tuple. No method matching increased difficulty of a named tuple. Didn't we just do this? Oh, wait, no. Okay, let's take a look at set. Oh, I see. No method matching get index for symbol. Well, that's still an error, so adding another push-up. So let's do set of 1. That is what I want, so let's do set is going to be equal to set of 1, and you guys are just going to have to deal with the bad syntax there. So no method matching get index, and what is the issue? It says increased difficulty, named tuple on line 19 on line 29. Okay, output set. Okay, I figured it would have been an output set. Output set takes next set. Okay, so let's go into VI's Woleos, and let's see, what's output set do? It takes in set and it takes in reps. Well, okay, it's in select reps is where it is, not in perfect. So let's go into VI selection, and then where select reps, it takes in an exercise. What is your issue? No method matching get index of selection 19 is the issue. Difficulty is exercise difficulty. Difficulty is 5. We increased the difficulty. Did I typo? Update difficulty is equal to set difficulty plus 1. So it's breaking on output set, and I'm not entirely sure why. So let me see what happens just to make sure. If I do select reps, swoleos.select reps on the set, this should work. Yeah, that works just fine. So let me do increase difficulty, and then we're going to do the same thing. So now we're going to do set is going to be equal to decrease difficulty, the same thing. Increase difficulty. I do realize the error of my ways there. Let's go ahead and add another +1 to the counter. So this said, oh, well, that's one issue. It's not the issue, but that is an issue that needs to be fixed. This should return new set. And this should also return new set. All right, try that again. So set is now not going to work. So let's do, where was it? Set is equal to next set, a superset. So we're going to do set and reps is going to be equal to that. So now we should have a set. Now we're going to, set is going to be equal to increased difficulty of set. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? No method matching get index for select reps. Output set, but for increased difficulty. Oh, I needed to comment that back in. I'm just adding push-ups like crazy, aren't I? Write this, go over here, increase difficulty. That does increase the difficulty just fine. So now what's the issue? The issue is that select reps for this new set should fail. Select reps. Swoleos dot. That should fail. No, it works. Why does that work? Because I'm stupid. Why? Why am I just, come on. Let's go here. This should be new set. I'm just bad at naming. Okay, go here, increase difficulty. No method matching increase difficulty of a string. How many push-ups is that? Like, seriously, what am I at? Like, 5? I thought it was a lot more. Okay, so we need to change set. Set right now is what? Bicycle crunches. No increased difficulty. Ah, I see. Please, just work. That's fine. Push-up +1, adding that push-up. Thanks, Linux. Okay. No method matching, get index, type of next set. I did it again, didn't I? Where's next set? What's type set? Set is... Okay, let's just look for next set. Because clearly I suck. There we go. New... Ah, jeez. Should have just done a find and replace, but I didn't. Increase difficulty. Did that run? I think that ran. Okay. Now, did it work? We output set. So if I go over here and I do Mirage, we should see bicycle crunches. So let me shuffle everything again. Oh, wait. This is easy. So let's do Mirage here. It says 246 bicycle crunches. We're going to increase the difficulty again. And we're going to do 246. Why is it still 246? Is that difficulty 8? Increase difficulty. Oh, I see. Set is going to be equal to that. So now if we do that again, it should be 9. If we do Mirage, 273 bicycle crunches. Let's go. All right, we have everything kind of sort of working. Relatively happy with that. We can increase and decrease the difficulty. Let me try decreasing the difficulty as well, just to make sure it is working. So we're going to go down to 4. And now we do Mirage, 138 bicycle crunches. Perfect. All right. Whew. That was a lot of work for very little reward. But now we have the ability to have our next set displaying on the thing in the bottom. So that's great. Only cost us like 50 push-ups or something, and like a lot of effort. But this seems to be doing what I want it to do. So the next hour, what we're going to do is we're actually going to spend the time basically populating all of the different exercises, and hopefully people will help me out in like determining what the optimal like difficulty settings and all this kind of stuff, are. That's the goal. And then after that, we're just going to do an hour-long workout, and we're just going to see how this goes. It could be really bad. It could be really good. There's one thing, though, that I do have to write down. Thanks for Rationalize for reminding me. CD backward directory, go into VI README, and I'm going to leave a quick note here that will say, so we need to update push-up counter to also show next exercises, done. Create Julian macro to quickly change things on the fly, like difficulty, done. Pretty print function, done. Nice. Okay, all these are done. Finicky things to think about. Some sets. 1 second. Some sets do. Oh, come on. Not fit on the image. There we go. Good enough. All right. See, get status. I'm going to make it so we don't. Yeah, this is fine. Vi dot get ignore. Oh, it's okay. Screw it. It's fine. Get add not get status. Get commit. Did I just open a get ignore file with nothing in it? It's fine. Git push. Origin stream. Okay, and that is basically all I wanted to do for the workout stream, which should be coming up soon. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to just chatting now, if you guys don't mind, because we're gonna move on to the exercise portion for the stream. Here we are, very soon. So I'm gonna move there so that if people want to start talking about more workout related things, we can go ahead and do that. Again, what we're hoping to do in the next hour or so is basically like annotate. M40, thank you so much for the push-up. Like what the next exercises will be and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we have to do next. Let me go ahead and go here, open up Zonal PP. So the updating the image is done. Now we just have to populate the exercises. Again, relatively happy I'm relatively happy with this. I think it's going to be pretty fun. So what we need to do... hello, how are you, Homo sapien? So what we need to do is kind of create 4 different groups. So we have the legs group, I don't remember the color scheme, core, I think arms group, the core group, and then the mobility group. I think I'm doing light blue, mobility. And we basically just have to like create the set of exercises, mobility, for all of these. Hey Leos, I don't know if that's what you intended, but README is not displaying Markdown on GitHub. I honestly didn't even look at it. GitHub .com. What do I have here? Swoleos, I guess. Swoleos. I don't know how to make it display Markdown, honestly. Do I need to change it to .md? Well, let's see what happens if we change it to .md. It doesn't matter too much to me. I don't really care that much. But let's go git checkout master. Wait a minute, what? Git checkout stream git status. What? What happened here? I thought I just committed stuff. Did I not commit anything? Am I dumb? Maybe I am. Git commit -m, adding small scale. Well, adding. Let me do git log really quick. I was pretty sure it was fine. Git log. No. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I'm just stupid. Git commit -m, adding necessary components for workout stream. By the way, Homo sapien, thank you so much for following. Really appreciate it. Now we're going to git push origin. Wait. Where am I? Stream. Okay, now I'm going to do git checkout. Checkout master. And we're going to do git move. Readme to readme.md. I think that'll fix it. Git commit. Whatever. Git add. Dot. Git commit -m. Changing readme to markdown file. Thanks for that, by the way. And now git push origin master, and let's see if that fixes it. Oh no. Perfect. Okay, so now we have that done. Yep. Refresh the page. There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, I guess we'll ramble for just a little bit before continuing. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, anything like that, feel free to let me know. Again, the idea for this project is that we are interval training our lives, or my life anyway. You guys maybe don't have to follow along. And the hope is that basically every hour you kind of decide a defined project that you can complete in that hour, right? And to kick off the hour, you do basically 5 minutes of exercise. So for me, that includes finishing up all the push-ups that I've done from all the errors that you guys have told me, from all the errors I've done, and all of the push-ups that you guys have given me, and then following up with some sort of clear, defined goal for that particular hour. So for example, we spent the past few hours, basically getting this update image thing done. So now the next hour, we're going to spend populating the exercises, but because we still have 10 minutes till the top of the hour, I kind of feel like it's good to take a break, relax, just talk, chat. And of course, if you guys have anything in particular that you want to talk about, feel free to let me know. Again, I do realize that people are apparently not super interested in this type of stuff because a few months ago we were getting I realize that this is not super interesting apparently for a lot of people, but I think it's really cool and I'm actually really excited for it. So as far as super future streams are concerned, we might not be doing too much in terms of exercise in, upcoming streams. Just because I guess people aren't super into it. I think I will keep doing the 5-minute exercise at the top of the hour because I do think that's something good to do. But it might turn out just to be push-ups every hour instead of push-ups and an exercise. We'll see if people are into it or not. Again, I've been seeing throughout this week while we were doing the code that the analytics were kind of dropping, people were less and less interested as the week got along. And so I'm kind of a bit worried about whether I should make a YouTube video about this or not. So I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about it. If this is interesting enough to turn into a video. I think it is. I think there's a lot here to talk about between interval training your life, doing a push-up per error, all this kind of stuff I think is kind of interesting. So we'll see. Okay. And I guess one more thing I wanted to say as we're talking about this topic before moving further is I do have a lot of cool, programming projects that we'll be moving into in the near-ish future. So for example, I still have the Flamify package, which we'll be working on next week, which is basically a way to take any image and turn it into a set of fractals. We have Quiltify, which is kind of the same thing, but turns it into quilts, which I think is quite cool. Then, of course, we've got various other projects related to algorithms and athletics and stuff like that we talked about, and a whole bunch of more computationally heavy projects like molecular dynamics, a rewrite to the Fourier transform chapter. All of this kind of stuff is definitely on the way. But what I wanted to say is that these two projects are going to be taking up most of my time for the next few months. Again, I realize we're not getting too much chat right now, but what I will say is that if there's anything in particular that you want to see me do, feel free to let me know. I realize that a lot of people are probably here more from my YouTube channel than they are from Twitch, and I think that's totally fine. But yeah, I'm just interested to see what you guys think should be on the channel. If you guys are interested in anything in particular, I think a lot of times people, when they're learning math, tend to get really technical about it. But I'm looking for things that are like clicky, things that people would interest people to click on this video and this type of thing, Okay, I'm also going to change the title of the stream really quick, and then we'll go ahead and hop onto the push-ups, and we'll do the 138 bicycle crunches, because that's apparently what we have to do. So let's edit the stream info, and I'm just going to say, I'm going to call it Chat Decides My Workout, and that's just what we're going to call it. So, Chat Decides My Workout. Okay. So again, what we're going to do for the next few minutes, we're going to do the push-ups, then we're going to do the bicycle crunches, and then after that's done, we are then going to move on to... Wait 1 second, what are we going to move on to after that? We're going to then create all of the different sets of exercises between legs, arms, core, and mobility. And then hopefully we can basically just do an hour or two of just exercising and see what happens. And we'll see how that goes. Again, I'm just it's super I don't know, I know I shouldn't worry about numbers or something like that on stream, but I'm kind of worried about the numbers of the stream. It's for the past few days, we've went from 50 viewers on average on Thursday or Tuesday, and now we're at 13 viewers, and I'm come on, whatever. Anyway, all right, we're gonna move on to the push-up stream. So give me just a second. I'm going to put this screen up, turn on some more appropriate music for working out. Let's go here. What was it? It was chill EDM. I liked that last time. Where is that? Here it is. And now we're going to go to the workout, and let's go. It's weekend in springtime. People are out and about. That's probably true. Out and about with COVID, though, is a bit weird. Okay. All right. So again, it looks like we only had 9 push-ups this particular hour. I mean, people feel free to give me one more push-up. To make it 10, that's totally fine. And so we'll do the 10 push-ups and then 138 bicycle crunches. Let me go ahead and pull up chat over here. And yeah, there it is. Nice. And then move the microphone. Give me just a second, guys. Perfect. All right, just to even it out, I am going to do 10 push-ups. And then we're going to do... So just to even out, we're going to do 10 push-ups, and then we'll do 138 bicycle crunches. And that's the plan. And then after that, we will do... Oh, wait, when was this push-up given? This was given at... Oh, wait, when was the last push-up? No, okay, we're good to go. Okay, and also 1 second. All right, perfect. Okay, so we should be good to go. I'm going to do 10 push-ups and then 138 bicycle crunches. And yeah, let's go ahead and go. Again, if anybody wants to join from home, feel free to join along. I'm letting you know what we're doing as we're doing it. I tend to try to interval train the workout, so as we get to it, we'll try to do 138 bicycle crunches in less than 5 minutes. So, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now for 138 bicycle crunches. The way I'm going to do this is a set of 50, followed by a set of 38, and then another set of 50. If you guys are interested, slightly off, isn't it? Let me fix that. That'll probably be like that, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, 138 bicycle crunches, and then we can go from there. Ooh. Again, set of 50, set of 38, and then another set of 50. I'll go ahead and start the timer in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. All right, we'll do the next set of 38 going on the top. So we'll give ourselves about 30 seconds rest. Again, if you're doing this at home, you haven't done it before, the bicycle crunches are actually, or were actually quite hard for me when I started, but then you kind of get used to them and you get better at them as you go along. And that's generally true for most of these workouts. So, all right, we go again in 5 seconds. Again, a set of 38. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 138. Okay, and then after this we have a set of 50 left to do. Again, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, feel free to let me know, and then, yeah, we'll totally address it as soon as I see it in chat. But yeah. So we'll go again on the top, and then after this is done, we're gonna annotate or populate all the different exercises. So again, we have legs, core, arms, and mobility, and we're just gonna try to find an appropriate set for all of these guys. So we'll go again in 5 seconds, and then end on a set of 50. 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting weird, but all right, that's 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that was 50. Whew, I was counting really weird about that, but that's totally fine. Okay. So again, we're gonna go back to doing more exercise or doing the more programming. We're going to go ahead and try to find an appropriate set for everything. So again, we have legs, core, mobility, and arms. And so we have to kind of find appropriate exercises for all of these guys. But after that, I think this is working and we can just kind of go from there. So let me go ahead and get ready to go. All right, I'm gonna move the microphone back. And nice. Turn this off. Okay, give me just a second to set everything back. And good. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay, so now for the next hour, the specific goal for that hour is to basically annotate or like create the set of exercise to pull from legs, arms, core, mobility, etc. And yeah, we can just go from there. So I think this should be relatively straightforward. It's just a process of, finding all the exercises that we need and then writing them down where they need to go. So let's go over here. Seating exercises, Ella's here. And it's up to you. If you guys have any particular order that you want to go in. I think I'm just going to start by basically listing everything out in, I guess we'll do core first, and then we'll go from there. So again, if you guys have anything you want to talk about, feel free to do so. Let's go to vi core.dat. So we have plank crunches, bicycle crunches, which are two different things. Again, we just saw that I could do, 150 bicycle crunches is not that difficult. So I think we could probably pretty easily do, we could probably increase the reps on this or something, but I think it's probably okay. So other things that I really like doing rollouts, which are just with the wheel. I find those really fun. So let's go ahead and do this. And now for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, we probably want to do a set of reps. So it's probably going to go from 10 to 100, and with a difficulty of 5. I usually do 50 of them. So I would say that, yeah, that's probably about right. This will mean that you're going to do like 55 reps at a difficulty of 5. And I would roughly say that I'm probably a difficulty of 5. Okay, so rollouts. What are the good things do we have for legs? Abs. Come on. So leg lifts, of course. And I think again, this is going to go from the same thing, 10. But I don't think we want to go to 100 here. I think honestly, you can do 3 sets of 30 to be 90. So I reckon doing this up to 200 is probably fine. I think that's probably okay. What other good ab exercises are there? There's some more technical ones like the Black Widow, what's it called? Like the Black Widow lift or whatever. That's kind of like almost like a mountain climber-esque thing. But what else would there be? If you guys can think of any more, let me know. But so far for the ab exercises, we have plank, crunches, bicycle crunches, rollouts, and leg lifts, which I think it's a pretty good start. Okay, so here we're going to also go to legs.dat. So we have squats, lunges, chair pose. Actually, I was going to put mountain climbers here, but I actually think mountain climbers should go into mobility. Mobility, so let's do mountain climbers. Now mountain climbers are quite hard. So I'm going to say it goes from maybe... also, let me refresh everything. I'm going to say maybe it goes from maybe like 20 at the base to like, I'm going to say 200 at a difficulty of 5. This would mean that, like, for example, I would have to do 110 bicycle crunches, which I think is probably about, or mountain climbers, and I think that's probably about right. Let's see, what other things are good for this type of thing? You have leg lifts. I'm not sure if leg lifts should count. Obviously, we have stretching, which is a big thing. But I'm trying to think of like maybe some poses or something that we want to do. Oh, one thing that I quite like, and I don't actually know the appropriate way to do this, so I think we should probably Google it, is boat pose. I noticed that it was something that I did a lot in Ring Fit, and I really enjoyed doing it. But in Ring Fit, it's like an active boat pose where you kind of like, you kind of go in and out. And I don't know if that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. So let's take a look at videos here. Let's just see what they have. I'm going to take off this. Yeah, this is about right. The question is, let's see. So do you just stay there or do you go back up? I think maybe you're supposed to stay there, which is different than what we do for Ring Fit. Admittedly, I'm not saying that Ring Fit is the best way to like do exercise. I was just saying that I was introduced to the exercise in Ring Fit. There's probably a bunch of yoga things that we could do here, but I don't know them super well. So maybe we leave that at mountain climbers. Let's go to VI arms.dat. We have dips, arm hold. So we have push-ups, we have dips, we have arm hold. What else do we have here? Lower back exercises? Yeah. What kind of lower back exercises are you thinking of? Maybe, let's see, quit here, vi core.dat. So, like, we could do, what is it called, back bend, or good morning? What's it called? Good morning, exercise. I think it's called good morning. Let's do, oh, no, that's specifically with a bar. I was, without weight. I think this is what I'm talking about. Let me just see what he does. Yeah, I think that's what I was looking for. Superman exercise? Yeah, that's a good one. So I'm going to put in Superman. Let's see. I actually don't remember how long we can do with Superman. I think it's the same as planks. So I think if we do 30 seconds to 5 minutes, I think that's reasonable, but I don't really remember. So let's do 5. And then I'm also going to add in the good mornings in here. So good morning, which is going to be, oh, I don't know. I'm going to say this is probably the same as, I think you can do a lot of them. So I reckon this is probably the same as crunches. It is weird that crunches and bicycle crunches are different. I feel like I can, I feel like up this to 300 if the other one's at 300. And let's do good mornings, and let's do this at, I'm gonna put these the same as, crunches. Well, no, we'll do 20 to 200. Maybe it's too much, maybe it's too little. I really don't know. So let's do that difficulty of 5 again. Oh, caps lock on. Okay. Legs. So let's see. Squats, lunges, chair pose. Let me capitalize the C just to make it consistent. What else is good for these? I mean, you have wall sits, which you could also do. Obviously leg lifts, calf raises. Now these, let's see, calf raises are tough. I'm gonna say they're gonna go from 30 to 300 again, I think is probably about right. Okay, and wall sits. And I think these are gonna be the same for probably chair pose, 1 to 5 minutes. Jumping squats, yeah, that's a good one. 5 minutes. 5 jumping squats. So, and probably also, let's see, jumping squats. I just don't know how many of these I can do. I feel like these are way less than normal squats. So I'm gonna say it's gonna go from 10 to 100. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm way off. I was way off with dips. Like way off with dips. Okay. What else do we have? Probably. Would you think like wide squats could also warrant? I would imagine wide squats probably warrant their own exercise. And again, it's gonna be 20 to 200 and difficulty of 5. Okay. Right and quit. Let's go to VI arms. Dat. No, these are hard because most of the arm exercises I can think of require weights, but we want to do specifically body weight exercises here. We could do, let's see, what's good for the shoulders? I mean, obviously we have arm holds for the shoulders. We have dips. We have various different forms of push-ups. We could do like, what are they called? Upside down push-ups, where you, like I don't have a bar for pull-ups. I figure most people probably do, but I don't. So, I'm trying to think of other things that we could do here. I always like to work out my forearms specifically because I use forearms a lot, but I can't really think of anything to do here that isn't like weird stretches and stuff. And also, I'm already doing a lot of push-ups, so I kind of wanted something other than push-up, dips, and arm hold, because that's all we have right now. But I can't really think of anything, if I'm being honest. What are good arm exercises? Body weight arm exercises. Okay. Body weight arm exercises. What do we have here? I mean, I guess maybe images. Shoulder circles, curl, forearm plank. A lot of these aren't really... Oh, burpees are great. Yeah, we should probably put burpees in there. What else is there? The other one was the... What are they called? Hip raises? I think these are great for legs. So probably want to do VI mobility, and we want to put burpees in here. Burpees. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say this is on like 10 to 100 scale. 10, 100, 5. And then we also want to do... for legs, we want to do hip raises, I think is what they're called. And these, I reckon we can do 2 to 200 for those. 5. Maybe that's too many. Okay, so arm exercises, these guys are saying like... those don't feel like arm exercises to me. So let's see. Let's just kind of Google around, see what we can find. Okay, so let's go here, there, and see what we got. 20 arm exercises without weights you can do at home. Sounds fine. Okay. Plank. Okay, those aren't really much of an arm exercise. Those are more of an ab exercise. Besides, we already have planks. So let's do something that's not a plank. All right, still planks. Push-ups. Okay, we already have those. Downward dog to push-up. I feel like that's just a less difficult push-up. Decline push-ups. Yeah, okay, let's add decline push-ups. I think that's good. Arms, decline push-ups, because apparently we're so bad at coming up with arm exercises that yeah, whatever. Decline push-ups. I feel like these are the same as, well, they're slightly less than push-ups. Let's make these to be 10 to 100. Difficulty of 5. Okay, decline push-ups, incline push-ups, lateral plank walk, tricep, we already have those. Body saw. I feel like that's just plank. Tricep dip. Okay, we already have dips. Inchworm, again. Diamond push-up. I mean, we can add diamond push-ups. It's fine. Why not? We'll just... Arms are now just a bunch of different types of push-ups. That's totally fine. Now, diamond push-ups are really hard. If I remember correctly. So maybe these go from 5 to 50. I'm just making this up. Maybe I'm wrong. 50. That's okay. The thing I don't like about it is that it's all push-ups and plank positions and stuff like that. Plank jack. Again, it's like burpee. Okay, I feel like I'm just not seeing too many here, but that's okay. I don't mind it too much. Okay, so let's see if we can find a few more, and then we'll kind of fill out the other places. This plank. Okay, tricep dip, push-up, T push-up. Starting a high plank. Is everything just arms with like added steps? Is that what this is? Incline push-ups, tricep dip. Okay, fine, fair enough. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? I'm just gonna cat star.dat. Where do you do dips? Can't you do body rows maybe? What are body rows? Let's see. Oh, right. I don't know if I do my dips on my chair. I mean, I can show it to you right here. So it's just, I usually just do dips on the chair. Now, when I'm not streaming, I will actually do dips. I have this area that I can do dips that allow me to fully drop down, just on my staircase. But I obviously I'm streaming right now, so like I can't just like walk out and like interrupt my roommate's stuff to just be like, hey dog, I'm gonna do dips now, type of thing. Okay. That's okay. I feel like we're missing... I feel like this is an okay set. We're missing some mobility stuff. So what are some good mobility exercises? Things that are like, you know, stretching, yoga, or maybe something quick, fast-paced. Something that's really just meant to like get you moving type of thing. Did I just realized I forgot to do something. CD backup directory. VI. In my cycle set, do I output set? Let me go over here and let me do cycle set super set. This gives me 165 bicycle crunches, 110 push-ups. 110 push-ups? Who wants to do 110 push-ups? Oh, that's an error. Okay. Decrease difficulty didn't work because what is set in this case? Actually, why didn't that work? Wait, what? 1 second. Is gonna be bicycle crunches. Didn't we just check this just a second ago? Increase? Okay. The jumping jacks, that's great. Let's do mobility. Jumping jacks. What do you usually do with jumping jacks? I guess, I don't know. I feel like 100 jumping jacks isn't hard. So maybe like 50 to 200. Difficulty of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think you can't really do more than 250 for this. I think that's about as much as you can do. Now, why is my decreased difficulty not working? So we're going to cycle set here, and we get 5 minutes of stretching, and we're going to say set set and reps are going to be next set here. So now we're going to say set is equal to that. And now if we do... why is it breaking now? Oh, it was just working. So we cycle set. What's going on? Why is this breaking? Crap. I thought it was working. Rain quit. CD backup driver. Hey GD. CD source. Alice here. VI. Swoleos. Cycle set does... And then it outputs set for set and rep. So set is going to be select set. And then it returns output set. Let me just do... Okay, let's see what we got here. So select set will select the next set. And then it selects rep. Maybe... Screw it. Maybe what I do is I just do... Maybe I just do select set next time. So let's do swoleos.select set on superset. There we go. This gives us bicycle crunches, squats, arm hold. Sure, arm hold's fine. Superset. And right. So select set also... I see what's happening. Right. Okay. So what's happening here is that when we're selecting the next set, we just selected arm hold, and then we threw it down to the bottom of the priority chain, right? Because that's what select set does. But what we actually want to do is we want to... So we'll cycle... What does cycle set do? On superset. This gives us double unders, and then if we do... Okay, I see. So we cycle set, then we do superset. Okay, so we cycle the set and then we pick the next set. That's the easiest way. Cycle set and then next set. Superset. And then this should give us chair pose for 1 minute, and that should be what we see down at the bottom. I think. That's the way to do it. We just cycle set and then we choose the next set. And then it should be... How did that not work? Next set. Next set does select reps. Oh, I didn't output the set. Now it should change to 3 minutes of chair pose. Next time it cycles through. Okay. Again, if you guys can think of any other types of... Wait 1 second. Let me see something. Mirage. 1 second. Let me just go to... Why is it 130 bicycle crunches? I output the set. Why is everything breaking? Like all of a sudden. Mirage. It is 130 bicycle crunches, but I just output the set. 138 bicycle crunches. Okay. So Leos, where's output set? Oh, what? Am I on master? I am on master. Okay, this is fine. Now let's output set again. Chair pose. Now let's take a look. Okay. I was really worried because it just wasn't working. Anyway, it is working now. So everything should be fine. Again, guys, we're still looking for a bunch of different exercises. The exercises that we're looking for are legs, arms, core, and mobility. So, like, if you have anything that specifically works any of these, feel free to let us know. The ones that we have right now are CD into exercises. Backward directory into exercises. And now we're going to do cat star.dat. And we have these exercises. So we have push-ups, dips, arm hold, decline push-ups, diamond push-ups for arms. Now, I do realize these are all, like, push-ups with variations. Then we have plank crunches, bicycle crunches, rollouts, leg lifts, supermans, and good mornings, which are just kind of like, kind of bowing essentially for the core exercises. For legs, we have squats, lunges, chair pose, calf raises, wall sits, jumping jacks, wide squats, hip raises. And then for the mobility exercises, we have double unders and jump rope. Now, here's the thing. I'm actually going to remove those when we actually do the legitimate workouts. Because I can't do a jump rope inside. I'm sorry. Then we have mountain climbers, burpees, and jumping jacks. So that's what we got. If you guys have other ideas for other exercises that we can do, just feel free to let me know. And I think what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to go in and I'm going to add to arms a few that people have said, but I couldn't do because I don't have the equipment right now. So for example, pull-ups, which would be, what's difficult? I'd say 10 pull-ups in 5 minutes seems fine. To 100. Ugh. Can someone do 100 pull-ups? I'm really bad with arms. I realized that before. I think dips, 200 dips is insane. I think probably dropping this down to 150 is about right. Can anyone do 100 pull-ups in 5 minutes? Is that possible? I don't know. I feel like that's too much. Okay. What was the other one? The other one that was mentioned in chat was body rows. So let's do body rows. Again, this is kind of like a wish list. I don't know how many of these I can do. But yeah, you're right. We do need some sort of row, some sort of pulling exercise. Is there any way to replicate that behavior? Is there any way to replicate that behavior with... I guess if I had like some sort of bungee cord or something like that. So body rows, let's do... I'm going to say this is the same as push-ups. So 20 to 200 in 5 minutes seems about right. And then probably we want maybe some sort of pull, like a band pull. Maybe is what I'm going to call it. I don't really know a better way to do it. Band pull. And this is going to be... Depends on the difficulty here, but I'm going to say... 2, 3, 4. You could probably do 1 per second. So maximum of 300, but that's probably too many. You probably don't want to do it very fast. You probably want to do it probably 2 seconds per. So I'm going to say 150 is what I'm going to say. So probably 30 to 150 is probably a good range. 5. Okay. So I think that's about right. And again, if you guys can think of other exercises that you want to do, just feel free to let me know. Okay. So I think that's good for the arms. What we're missing are some of the, like blood pumping exercises, mobility exercises. So we've got burpees, we have mountain climbers, we have jumping jacks. Jump rope is obviously there as well, but again, I just can't do jump ropes here. Would leg lifts count? What do people normally do for leg lifts? Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could probably do leg lifts. Let's do those. VI mobility, and let's go down to leg lifts. Lifts. What do you guys think here? Probably 50 to max you could do is 300. So we're going to say 250 again. Am I just bad at counting? What is 50 times? That's 300. So I said you could do 250 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no way you can do 250 jumping jacks. Let's drop that down to 200. Again, you're supposed to be able to get these done in 5 minutes. So let's change that to a 5. Okay. Again, guys, still taking requests for any exercises. I think this is probably a good set to start with. So if we don't really have any others coming in, I might take a quick 2 or 3 minute break, and we might get started immediately after the break with a workout where we just kind of cycle through these exercises, and yeah, we just try to see what we can do. And so basically we'll do a 5-minute exercise, maybe a minute or 2 a rest, and then we'll see, hey, was that exercise completely ridiculous or was it doable? And again, if you guys want to join along, feel free to do so. And essentially what I'm going to do, I think, obviously you guys are allowed to do whatever. So obviously there are a whole bunch of exercises that you can do. Like with channel points, you can shuffle all of the exercises. You can increase the difficulty of the next set. You can decrease the difficulty of the next set, and you can add push-ups, which I'll do at the top of the hour. And I think, yeah, I think that's probably good. Jog in place. Yeah, jog in place sounds fine. So jog in place for, what are we going to say here? Probably 130 to 5 minutes, the whole 5 minutes, 5. That's good. Actually, that's great because like it kind of in a way replaces, what are they called? Jump ropes. if you don't have a jump rope available. Yeah, I quite like this one. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. I said 200 mountain climbers? Difficulty. Okay, right. The idea was that I can do 100 mountain climbers in 5 minutes, right? Yeah, this is fine. And then some insane superhuman could potentially do 200. Get a pull-up bar. I don't have a pull-up bar, unfortunately. I don't know where to get one, but you're right in that I should have one. Like I could leave stream for 5 minutes to do a pull-up somewhere. I definitely could. But also I'm not going to be in Boston for too much longer, so I don't necessarily want to get like, a pull-up bar and stuff like that. Okay. So I think this is an okay set. I think this is an okay set for now. So let's go ahead and write and quit. Let's go ahead and add what we have here. Git add dot git commit dash m, adding an initial set of exercises. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that we can cycle through and everything works okay. So I'm going to do cycle set, superset here. This will give us 3 chair pose. If I run it again, it gives us 110 dips. And now if I do next set, it will give us jump rope for 1 minute. Totally fine. Now, what are we doing next? So what I want to do, I think what we're going to do, the appropriate way to do this is to cycle set and then output set. I think that's what we're going to do. And then in particular, can't even do one pull-up. Don't worry, pull-ups are tough. Pull-ups are super tough. Maybe I shouldn't have said 10. Like what we're going to find is that these sets from 0 to 10, like 0 difficulty to 10 difficulty, are going to be way off. Like it's going to be insane. Like we already found it was way off with the dips. And I did drop that down to 150, didn't I? Oh no, it was 250 before, and I dropped it down to 200. No way. Let's drop that down to 150. VI arms. Well, it's too late. We'll worry about it next. Okay. So what I want to do is set reps, and that should give us bicycle crunches. Perfect. And now what we should be able to do is increase and decrease the difficulty of that set. Cool. Okay. So the appropriate order is cycle set, find the next set, output that set, and that's what we need to do every 5 minutes. And that'll get us through get us through everything. So right now it says 165 bicycle crunches, which looks fine. 165 bicycle crunches, but we already did that. So let's cycle to the next one, which will be push-ups. I don't want to do push-ups. Cycle set again. Next set. So the next one will be lunges. And if we do output, we're going to get 110 lunges. So that'll be the next set. Dark Tower Builder, thank you so much for following. And it should update down there to next 10. This is actually great. I'm actually incredibly excited this is working. I'm going to be right back, guys, and then we'll get started on the workout because I think we're ready to go. Pretty much ready to go. But again, guys, if you have any further things that you want to, like any further exercises that you want to add in, feel free to do so. And we're just going to see how far we can get. Like again, yeah, we're going to see how far we get. I'll introduce it again when I come back, but give me just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, 1 second. Okay, I think I'm good to go. What do we have here? Can you do one pull-up? I think binary search is the right way to find the difficulty. That's basically what we're doing as well. Okay, so I don't think anyone else came up with other exercises. Let me do a quick git diff of dot. Okay, there are no changes, so let's go ahead and do cat star dot dat. Hey, Uncle Bill, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful time. And yeah. So we added one push-up by Chester. We'll go ahead and add that in there. Okay, so these are the exercises that we have so far. So for ours, we have push-ups, dips, arm hold, decline push-ups, diamond push-ups, pull-ups, body rows, band pull. There's a few of these that I cannot do. Oh, hey, Even E. I didn't realize that was your name. Hey, Chester. I guess you prefer Chester. I've been calling you Even E anyway, because like that's what you said before. But from now on, Chester. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. So let's go ahead and go into VI arms.dat. The one that I can't do is pull-ups, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that from here. Now, for leg exercise, or for ab exercises, we have plank, crunches, bicycle crunches, rollouts, leg lifts, Superman, good morning. I can do all of these. We have squats, lunges, chair pose, calf raises, wall sit, jumping squats, wide squats, and hip raises. Again, I can do all of those. Now, for the mobility, I'm unable to do jump rope and double unders right now, but I will be able to do them later. So we have stretching, mountain climbers, burpees, jumping jacks, leg lifts. Why are leg lifts in here? Oh, leg lifts as in like knee raises is what I should have said. Okay, and that is that. starting at X, half the difficulty if it's too hard, and then go up 75% if it's too easy after that. I think that's right. It was, but no one ever got it right. So unless I told them, so I changed my name to a chat with published physics paper. Oh, fair enough. Anyway, so we are now ready. I think I added the push-up from Chester. I'm now going to do the workout. We're gonna actually move on to the workout session. We are beta testing this software, so I'm gonna go ahead and run this using Revise, using Swoleos. We're gonna grab our superset, and we're just gonna go, and we're just gonna see how bad this is. It could be really bad, or it could be really exciting. Oh boy, I'm like actually incredibly excited about this. Like way more excited than I should be. Like I'm insanely excited about this. But yeah, like we have it working. We can now select stupid exercises with the stupid priority. Like, okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we've created a superset. Everything is randomly generated. That looks beautiful. And now let's go ahead and do next set of the superset. And it says that we have squats. I'm gonna output that set. All right. And actually what I should have done is the following. So I should have done this for the set and reps. Now we're going to do the next set here and output that set. So now it should change to 110 squats over there in the corner. Let me just make sure. 110 squats. 1 second. That's a lot of squats, but we'll see how it goes. And then, yeah, I think that's what we want to do. So we have the set available. So we can increase and decrease the set if we want. It says 110 squats down there. So I think we're good to go. And let's see how this goes. I'm excited. I'm super excited for this. Like way more excited than I should be. Okay, so let me get some water. Man, why am I so excited? Okay, so right, I'm gonna introduce this for everyone who doesn't know. It might be new here. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, let me move the microphone over. This is gonna be hard. Like, it's gonna be really hard for me to keep track of everything. Let me move this down here. Oh boy. Okay. Let me set the chat up. Oh, music. Oh, am I in the right scene? I'm not on the right scene. I was too excited. Crap. You guys can't even hear me? Oh, this is really bad. I suck. Turn that off. Turn on the beautiful chill music that we had before. Is that playing? Oh no. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. So, for those who have not been here for the past few streams, we did something super exciting. Like really, really, really exciting. Like way more exciting than I thought it would be. And I'm actually like incredibly excited for today. Like I've been actually working up for today for a while. So can you guys see me in the, 1 second, let me make sure that like I'm not like off focus or something. Oh, I think I'm okay, right? Maybe I need to move this. Well, it's probably fine. Oh, okay. Let me move it over just a bit. I think that might be better. I might be a bit more in frame. Anyway, we'll see. We'll have to move it around. Okay, so for those of you guys who might be new here and have not been watching the previous stream, for the past week, I've actually been writing some very basic code in order to randomly select from a set of exercises that will all be done in basically 5 minutes, right? So if you look directly below me, you'll see that there's a push-up counter. Those push-ups are for every error that I have received while, or that I found while I've been writing code for the past week. In addition, you'll see that it switches to 110 squats. The idea is that these 110 squats can be done in basically 5 minutes, right? So I have a watch over here, and I'm gonna be keeping track of time. Chester, did you just give me another push-up? All right, let me have that push-up. So all the push-ups are redeemed at the top of the hour. So at what is 6 o'clock my time, we will be redeeming all the push-ups. But basically what we're going to be doing for the next hour is beta testing this code. So what we're going to do is we are going to go through all of the exercise. We're going to be randomly selecting. Each exercise. Well, not randomly selecting. We're going to be cycling through different exercises between leg exercises, core exercises, arms exercises, and mobility exercises, all of which should take about 5 minutes of time. And we're going to be seeing if basically this code is outputting like difficulties that are reasonable at a human scale. You guys, as part of chat, have 3 things that you can do. Well, 4 things, technically. You can, 1, add push-ups for me to do at the top of the hour. That's for 300 channel points. 2, you can increase the difficulty of the next set. 3, you can decrease the difficulty of the next set. And 4, you can shuffle so that instead of doing like a leg exercise next, you'll do a random exercise next. And so in that way, we should be cycling through basically all the different body exercises that you can do to get a reasonable full body workout, but chat can always like kind of mess things up if they want, but not too much, right? And so we've already selected the exercises. You guys have already chosen what you felt like we should do, and now we just have to go through and do it. So if people want to join in at home, I would definitely recommend it. I'm actually really excited about this. I'm actually so excited about it. I'm kind of stumbling over my words, which basically never happens on Twitch. And well, no, it happens a lot. I actually suck at talking. But yeah, so right now you see that we have 4 push-ups and 110 squats. So we'll start with 110 squats, and we'll basically go from there. So every 5 minutes, we'll do an exercise, see how long it took us, and see whether that was reasonable as a difficulty setting, modify that, and move on to the next exercise. So expect an exercise every, at the most, every 10 minutes, but probably at minimum every 7 minutes. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Anyway, guys, I'm excited to start. I realized that I'm doing squats first, so I actually have to move up here a little bit. And actually, I have no good way to do squats. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this microphone over here, and then I'm going to move the camera slightly over this way. And now we can go ahead and start the squats. So I have to do 110 of them. And what I'm going to try to do is maybe a set of, how should I do this? So I need to do 110 in 30 minutes, or 5 minutes. So I'm going to do, how about I do, what am I going to do? 40, 30, 40. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, no, is that 110? Is that 110? Yes, that's 110, right? So I'm going to do 40 squats and then 30 seconds rest, 30 squats and 30 seconds rest, and then 40 squats and 30 seconds rest. If you're doing this at home, which feel free to do so if you are. Let me move the camera also this way so you can see me. If you're doing this at home, feel free to, just join along. You don't have to do 110 squats. Do however many squats you feel like doing. The point is just to get everyone's blood flowing, to get exercise into the community, and just kind of, I don't know, have fun with it. So we'll see how this goes. And that was a very long intro. So I guess I'm ready to go. So we'll go ahead and start doing the squats. And we'll see how it goes. Okay. Move this over. And 110 squats. Ready, set, and go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, 9, 10, only 100 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Okay, so that took about a minute, which is about right. So I'll give myself about a minute rest. Again, this is difficulty 5, so the assumption is that this can get way harder. But I think that's okay. I'm gonna give myself a minute rest. Whew. And then once that's done, I'll do 30, and then 40 again. This is fun. I enjoy this. I think most people hate it. But yeah, if you're joining along at home, feel free just to hop right in. Again, you can give me push-ups. You can increase the difficulty of my next set, decrease the difficulty of my next set if you feel like you want to, and shuffle all the exercises. So, whew. Okay. So we have about 30 more seconds. Again, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to ask. Let me move the microphone just a little, or move the camera a bit. This way. Perfect. Whew. Oh, okay, 15 seconds. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready at all. Okay. And gonna go in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm giving back to work, Bachaleos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway there, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right. Again, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of rest. I'm gonna do the last set of 40. Whew. It's way harder than I thought it would be. Also, I'm gonna put on some socks, so don't judge me. I can feel the judgment, but just keep the judgment all to yourself. Because I can feel it coming through chat. Forgot how much I like squats? Nice. Okay. Whew. And let's see, so we're gonna give ourselves another 45 seconds rest, and we're gonna do the last set of 40. Oh man. And then we'll cycle into the next exercise. Rationale is, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. And then I'm gonna select the next exercise and go from there. All right, 30 more seconds. Again, maybe just kind of keep yourself limber a bit. One thing about squats is when you're doing them, you try to like go down and keep your rump as parallel as you can to the floor. It's something a lot of people who are doing squats, they end up only going down like this far, but you want to make sure you really get the full squat in there. It's really hard with weights. I'm telling you, I'm good. Hope you are too. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. Okay, 5 more seconds. Oh, and then a set of 40 squats. I just realized I'm a minute over. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. 10 more. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. All right. That was 110 squats. It actually took 6 minutes because I did an extra minute in there, but I think that's fine. I guess I could go down further, but I tend to just drop down to about parallel with the floor. Okay, I'm gonna cycle into the next exercise. Should be just a matter of, let's see, output set. It should be cycle set. And then we want to do next set and output set. So luckily, this is 5 minutes of stretching, which is way better than the 5 minutes of, squats and stuff. Whew. All right, I'm gonna move this down to the floor. Okay, this is 5 minutes of stretching. Seeing as how we just did a whole bunch of squats, I think we're gonna focus mainly on leg stretching for now. Put this over just a bit. Whew. Okay, before getting into that, I do want to say, again, just in case you are watching, and you haven't been here before, again, the way this works is you guys are allowed to spend bits, or not bits, but you guys are allowed to spend channel points to give me an extra push-up. Actually, I might allow bits too if you're completely new to this and you want to give bits. If you did want to give bits, instead of giving, instead of 300 channel points, do 30 bits or something like that. Just like divide the channel points by 10. But the way this works is if you guys have the option to shuffle all my exercises to increase the difficulty of my next set and to decrease the difficulty of my next set, in addition to giving me push-ups at the top of the hour. Now, because the next set is stretching, I'm going to go ahead and hop right into it, move the microphone over a little bit, and do 5 minutes of stretching. Whew. Okay, so again, we just did squats. So for stretching, I think I'm going to focus mainly on leg stretching here. Okay, so the next set, I will increase the difficulty when we hop onto it to a difficulty of 6. Hopefully, it's not too hard. Okay, so the first stretch I always do with squats is I will raise my arm, my legs out, and I just stretch in like this. I try to grab my toes. Everyone knows this one. It's everyone's favorite stretch. I'm gonna keep track of time. I'm gonna try and hold my toes for about 20 seconds. Again, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, feel free to let me know. But again, that's been about 10 seconds. And just really try to stretch as best as you can. 15 seconds. And there we go, 20 seconds. In chat, you said, you shave your legs? No, maybe I should. I used to for swimming though. Okay, another exercise, another stretch I quite like is of course a butterfly stretch. Just put your legs in like this, and you try to use your elbows to push your legs down like so. Stretch is very good for getting the inner thighs, and I quite like it. It's one of my favorite stretches. Again, we'll do this for about 5 more seconds, then we'll move on to the next one. Now again, Fulster said his calves were sore, so we're gonna do a calf stretch after this is done. Okay, moving on to the calf stretch. Oh. This one, it's pretty straightforward. Just put your one hand against the wall, and just move your calf back, and you kind of lean into it, like so. And again, we're gonna do this for maybe 10-15 seconds, and then we're gonna move on to the next stretch. Now, even though it says 5 minutes of stretching, we do actually want to use a full 5 minutes to stretch here. A lot of people kind of go easy on stretching. They kind of think, it's just stretching, we don't have to go as hard. But quite frankly, that couldn't be more untrue. Stretching is one of those things that's absolutely essential for basically everything that you do, especially like dynamic stretching. I didn't do that very much before this set, but I do think it's very important. All right, let me move this over here. Another one that I like to do is, of course, the good old-fashioned split stretch. I'm not very good at this one, but I need to get better. This is why I like to do it. And nice. Is that fireplace functional? No, it's not. I wish it were. Stretch a bit more. Something like this, and then I'm just gonna hold that for maybe 20 seconds. This one hurts, honestly. I hate doing this one, but it's something that I feel like I need to do. I need to get better at stretching in this way. So we're gonna give it another 10 more seconds. Whew, okay. 5 more seconds now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up. The nice thing about that one is it also works my back a little bit. I know it shouldn't, but it does because I suck so much. Okay, and then I always do a bit of arm stretching as well. Usually this one, again, we did dips earlier, so this is great for, getting your triceps back. This one as well. And then this one for your chest. I've been doing a lot of push-ups. It's really good to put your arm against something and really just stretch. Same thing over here. Except I have nothing to grab on, except for that. Just grab on there. Okay. And then we're just gonna bring your head back here. Get that tricep. Oh, you can tell I'm really sweaty. You don't look at my... That's fine. So else is just around the corner. We'll be there. So that's been about 3 minutes of stretching. I'm trying to think of other stretches that I like to do. I always like to get forearms. A lot of people miss their forearms, but I quite like it. 1 second. What do we have here? That calf stretch is well needed. Man, honestly, calf stretching. Like, calves are one of those things that people just do not work enough. I'm trying to think of other good leg stretches. But I am going to do one more back stretch before continuing. This is one that a lot of people need to do. I need to do all the time as well. Just gonna put one leg over here and stretch this way. You can also stretch the other way. Honestly, it just depends. I do both. So we're gonna stretch this way for a few minutes or seconds. We're gonna move back over this way. Okay, next side. And this one round us out at about 5 minutes. I need to have a timer on screen, but I just haven't gotten there yet. I just barely have the 5 minutes of stretching on stream. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, that rounds out stretching for about 5 minutes. So I think we can move on to the next one. Yeah, it's about 5 minutes. We're off by a bit, but that's about right. So let me move on to the next exercise. We have an exercise +1. Actually, we have exercise +2 for the next one. So let's hope it's manageable. It could absolutely obliterate me, depending on what it is. So let's see where we are. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna cycle set. We're going to select a set. Next set is bicycle crunches, which we've already done. That's totally fine. I don't mind bicycle crunches. And now we need to set equals increase difficulty, and then increase difficulty again to give us a difficulty of 7. And I believe, if I did this correctly, that should have, yes, so 219 bicycle crunches. I'm going to round that up to an even 220 bicycle crunches. Oh, gosh, guys, this will be fun. Okay, let me get some water. Whew. And then after that, how many push-ups do I have? It looks like I only have 4 push-ups to do on the top. Ugh. Okay, I think for this one, I'm gonna go this direction. Should be fine. Well, maybe I should go the other direction. Not sure what works best on screen. Okay, so I'm gonna do 220 bicycle crunches. How are we gonna split this up? So we'll do 220 bicycle crunches. That is, it's 150, 75 plus 75 gives you 150, plus another 75. So it's 70 plus 70 plus 75, I think, if I'm doing that correctly. So I'll do 75, 70, and then 75 again. Holy cow, guys, come on. Why did I, this is my fault. Like, I set the difficulty levels. Is that right? 75, 150. That's right. So 75, 75, 70, and then 75 more bicycle crunches. So I guess you guys really like seeing sweaty guys on stream, because that's what you're going to see in like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to give myself about a minute rest before moving on to the next exercise. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, feel free to let me know. Actually, we just did stretching. What am I doing taking a minute rest before the next exercise? I'm just waiting. Like, I'm not even trying. Like, we can just go. We just did 5 minutes of stretching. Again, guys, if you're watching from home, you haven't been here before, you haven't been watching the stream recently, the way this works is you guys, we randomly cycle, we cycle through exercises. You guys have the chance to shuffle exercises, increase or decrease the difficulty of exercises, or add an additional push-up to my push-ups on the hour. Right now I only have what looks like 4 push-ups on the hour, so it's not so many, but feel free to increase it to as many as you can. There is a limit of 1 push-up every 3 minutes to make it so there's a max of 20 push-ups per hour, but that's about the only limitation I really have on this. Okay, so I'm really not looking forward to this. 75. Actually, no, wait, we don't want to do 75. It's going to be 70, 74, 72, no, 76, 74, 70. That's what we're going to do. So 76, then 70, and then 74. Okay, 74 bicycle crunches. Oh, gosh, guys. Let's go. All right, I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1, 74. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 50 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was that 70? I think that was right. Oh boy. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's my fault. I was the one that set the scales here. I'm going to go again in about 30 seconds. I said, 0 to 10 difficulty would be from this range. So what I'm looking for here is what that range should actually be. My hope is that what I can do is at about, like, the max of what I can do is at about 7 or 8. That's what I'm hoping for. So 5 should be my normal, right? All right, I'm going to go in about 5 more seconds. Well, I'm going to go at the bottom, so that's going to give us another 10 seconds. And I've got to do 70. Oh boy, this is going to be super fun. I'm actually really excited for this, guys. Like, I'm every time I do physical activity, I'm super excited. Okay, 70 more bicycle crunches. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, my technique is awful. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I have 74 more to do. Gosh darn it. Ah, jeez. Oh. Okay. Man, oh man. Oh, I'll take a quick sip of water after that one. Oh boy. This is super fun, by the way. Like, I know I don't sound super fun. It doesn't sound super fun, but man, I'm super excited for this. My triceps look really big on camera. Are they actually that big? Yeah. Move those back. Okay. 74. Oh. And then, what is it, 4 push-ups? Chumps. 4 push-ups. Anyone can do 4 push-ups. Okay. Oh, 74. Oh. Where's the clock? I'm gonna go in 10 seconds. That'll be the bottom. Oh, boy. Then 4 push-ups. We'll cycle to the next exercise, do 4 push-ups. All right, 74. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh gosh, I have 7 sets of 7 left, so 49. 49 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 4 more sets of 7. Oh, what is that? It's 28? I can do that one go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I said I could do it one go. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh gosh. Far along so far. Think Kyle here, pretty happy with myself. Dude, great job. Keep up the good work. Oh, that was insane. I need a quick break after that one. Let me move my mat. I've said this before every time we do bicycle crunches on stream, but bicycle crunches are my favorite exercise, like period. I love bicycle crunches so much because when I started doing them in high school, I literally could not do 10 of them. And like, I went to the point where I couldn't do 10 of them. I just kept pushing. I kept forcing myself to do more and more bicycle crunches until eventually I could do 20 of them and then 40 of them. And then I kept going and going and going until someday in the summer, at some point in the middle of high school, I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna do 1,000 bicycle crunches. And I literally did 1,000 bicycle crunches a day, every day in the summer. And that's what I did. And 90% of those bicycle crunches were all in that mode that you saw at the very end there, where I was just very barely moving forward. It was insane. I love that exercise so much. All right, I'm gonna cycle to the next exercise, do my 4 push-ups. I mean, guys, please give me another push-up. You have to like at least bring it up to 5. And then we're gonna move on to the next exercise. So we're gonna cycle through. Let's see what it is. Oh. Okay. Cycle set. Next set, knee raises. Okay. Alpha set. 150 knee raises. Now, do I know what knee raises are? No freaking clue. It's just what we put down. 150 of them. Seems fine. All right, so I'm gonna do 5 push-ups because Uncle Bill gave me an extra push-up. Thank you so much, Uncle Bill. 5 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bolster, good job. Great job with the bicycle crunches. Happy to see anyone following along at home. Hoping that this allows people to just like get a little bit more physical than they normally would. Okay, so knee raises. How am I going to show this on stream? I guess I'm going to go to that camera. And my guess is a knee raise is this guy right here. So I think it's like this. Something like this, I think. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'll do... I have 150 down. But I'm pretty sure we can do more than 150 at a difficulty of 5. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Okay, knee raises. Again, if you're following along at home, feel free to join in. This one should be pretty straightforward for people who might be just trying to get a little bit of exercise in 150 might be too much. Just do whatever number you feel you're comfortable with. And again, if you want to increase the difficulty of the set, now is the time to do so. Oh. Oh, I gotta clear the push-ups for next hour. Oh, I increased the push-ups for next hour. That's what I want. Okay. Oh, also guys, if you like this content, actually, like if you like just, you know, doing working out, getting a bit physical, I'm happy to do this more regularly. Like I really do genuinely like doing workouts and stuff like that. And this is actually something that I really do. I very much enjoy. You know, I mentioned at the start of today that I was considering making a YouTube video on this type of stuff. Let me move the camera over just a little bit. And I'm fairly confident now that I will be making a YouTube video on the content, probably on April 1st, just to say it could be an April Fool's Day joke. But yeah, I quite like this, and even if other people don't, I think it's something that I'm glad I did, and I'm glad that you guys are here as well. Okay, so now for the knee raises. Again, I kind of added this at the last second. I'm not sure exactly the right technique to do this. So I'm just going to go with what I think is correct. And if you guys think it's completely wrong, we can go from there. I only did 20 bicycle crunches. Dude, 20 bicycle crunches, like that's a start. You know, you go from there. Okay, so knee raises as I think they should be done. Move this camera over just a hair. Okay, so I think what we're going to do for knee raises is this, but with a little hop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to take out my headphones for this. So hopefully the music doesn't go too crazy. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Whew. Okay, 150 of them. So I'm going to do a set of 50, 50, 50. That's what I'm going to do. And we're going to give ourselves a little bit of rest in between each set. Okay, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 1. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that was 50. That last knee raise was kind of cheap, but that's okay. All right, that took about 30 seconds, which is about what I expected. I think we're gonna go again. Even if we give ourselves a minute rest, that's still totally fine. Oh, you can see the sweat. Oh no. I guess it's fine. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna give ourselves, honestly, these are momentum, or what do we call them? These should be done in quick succession. So I think the next one will go on the top in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 20, 2, 5, 6, 8, 30, 40, 50. Whew. We moving that around. Wonderful. Okay, we're gonna give ourselves another 30 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna go again. This is super fun. This is really actually quite fun. I'm really enjoying this. Like, oh man. A while ago, I was trying to do like, you know, like gaming streams or something. Good job, Folger. Keep up the good work. Honestly. I mean, I sounded a bit sarcastic, but I didn't mean it that way. Oh. Okay. One more set of 50 on the top. 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, okay, we're gonna cycle into the next set. This is great. I love this so much. It's actually super fun. Okay, what's the next set? Cycle set. Lunges. Oh gosh. We have 110 lunges, guys. Holy cow. Oh. I'm gonna take a quick break before the lunges. 110 is insane. Man, who came up with this? This is like the dumbest idea ever. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, how long have we been going? We've been going for about 30 minutes now. It's pretty good, honestly, for a workout. I'm pretty happy with this. Let me get some water. Move on to the next set. Also, guys, let me know what you guys are thinking. I know Folster mentioned that he's happy with this. But if you guys have, like, other things that you want to do, I mean, obviously, like, the stream's kind of a bit weird. You're just watching some fat guy, like, breathe heavily on stream, which is, you know, a weird sense of ASMR, I guess, but, you know. Again, guys, for anyone who might be just jumping in, don't forget that you guys can increase and decrease the difficulty of the sets. And you can also shuffle all the sets. So instead of going from, like, we just went from a mobility set to a leg set, we can actually move from a mobility set to an ab set or something like that. Like, you can shuffle all the exercises if that's something you want to see done. Okay, so for the lunges, 110 lunges, which means I'm going to do a set of 55, 50, and then another 55. But actually, we just got a decrease difficulty. We have a decrease and then an increased difficulty. So we're back to 110. If you guys have anything else, if you want to change the difficulty again, go ahead and do it. Okay, so we're back to normal for the increase and decrease of difficulty. And let's go from there. Ah, I'm sweating. 110 lunges. Let's go. So again, it's 55. I'm counting wrong. 110 split into 3 is going to be 35, 30. What is it? It's 35. How do you split 110? 1 second. It's 40, 40, 30. We already did this. Yes, it's 40, 40, 30. That's what we need to do. And it's 110 lunges, I believe. Yep. 40, 40, 30. So we're going to do 40, 30, 40. That's what we're going to do. Oh, boy. Okay, so we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a set of 40 lunges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 20? Am I bad at counting, or is that just 10? I think that was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, 20 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, come on, 29, and 30. Oh, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Oh boy. Oh, that's 40. We have a set of 30 and a set of 40 to do after that. Again, anyone who might be joining from home, you don't have to do the same number that I'm doing. I'm just doing a number that seemed right to me. Just, the main thing is just to do 1 or 2 lunges. Not even enough to make you sweat. Don't worry about that. It's just about getting the blood flowing. Just moving a little bit in the day where you're probably typically sitting down and not getting much motion in. Okay, what do we have here? I'm going to go ahead and start with a set of 30. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 50 more lunges left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, super good. Oh, you're almost there, guys. 1 more set. Set of 40 left. Oh, great job. Keep up the good work. Oh, almost there. You set of 40. Honestly, guys, this is super fun. I really enjoy it. Thanks for hanging out. Again, I realize it's a bit weird, but I appreciate it. I think maybe next time, I do want to do this maybe every weekend, like weekend workouts or something like that. I think it's quite fun. Maybe we do it. There's a fitness. In fact, let's go ahead and see what happens. Let's go ahead and change the fitness directory right now and see how this goes. Since we have a few more minutes left in, I think there is specifically a fitness and health section here. Let's switch over there. Okay. Whew. So we have one more set of 40 lunges left to do. Let me get some water. Okay, let's go. 40 lunges. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What do we have there? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Come on, 19 and 20. Almost there, 20 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Whew, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Come on, 4 more. 37, 38, 39, and 40. All right, that's it, 110 lunges. Let's cycle into the next set. What's it gonna be? Oh boy. Cycle set. Set reps. Decline push-ups. How are we gonna do that one, guys? Opposite, so decline push-ups. 55 decline push-ups. Whew. Okay. How are we gonna do 55 decline push-ups? I've got my bed over there. 55 of them. Let's see, what do we need to do? Okay, so instead of 3, that's gonna be, I usually try to split it up into 3 sets. So let's see, it's gonna be 15, 15, 15 gives you 45. So let's do 20, 15, 20. That we want. And that'll give us 55 total. Okay, 20 decline push-ups after doing, how many push-ups today? Like 100? Holy cow. Okay, so I'm gonna move the camera over just slightly. You guys might see the unsightly side of my bedroom for just a bit. No, I think I can do this. You're already seeing some of the unsightly bits. Oh, it's gonna be a big decline too. I hope no one saw that bead of sweat just drip from my nose. I guess it's totally fine. Oh. Okay, give myself just a few more seconds rest, a little bit of water, and then decline push-ups. All right. Now we've been at this for about 45 minutes now. I guess we'll keep going. Well, about 40 minutes. We'll keep going for the full hour. I think we can do that at least. But yeah, I'm excited to see where we go with this. I'm just happy the software's working. Like, the code's working out just fine. Everything seems to be cool. Okay. So I'm gonna go in like, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 seconds from now. And we'll see what we can do here. Okay, so decline push-ups. Again, we've got 55 of them to do, so it's 20, 15, and then 20 again. And I'm just gonna go. So I'm gonna move the microphone down here. Oh. And let's see how this goes. I'm gonna have trouble reading the chat at the same time. Oh. All right, here it is. And let's just see what we can do. Oh, I hate push-ups so much though. Why did I say this was a good idea? Okay, let's go. Up, up. Oh, this is gonna be way harder than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was 20. Holy cow. Now we have 15 and 20 more. Oh, I'm super sweaty. Holy cow. Alright, we're gonna give ourselves just a second between the sets. The next one again is a set of 15. Alright. Ready to go. Just a bit. Give me just a second to rest after that one. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Oh, man. I am super tired. Okay, set of 15. Okay. Again, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to let me know. I'm happy to answer them as soon as I see them. Okay. Okay, 15. Up. Up. 1. Oh, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh, why are all the arm exercises push-ups? Holy cow! Oh. You just like, if you look, I'm just sweating so much sweat. Holy cow! Okay, so we have another set of 20 left to do to get to our 55 decline push-ups. And we'll cycle into the next set. I'm really giving myself a breather though. I am just, this is tough. This is way tougher than I thought it would be. Whoever told me to put decline push-ups in there, my word, that guy was an idiot. I do realize that if you click my stream, that idiot would be me. But that's totally okay. Okay. Last set of 20 for decline push-ups. 20. My hands just will not take this. Okay. Remember, this is interval training. So the idea is just, when you hit the top, you just go. There's the top. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh gosh, 10 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, those are wimpy. Oh. All right, 5 more. I'm gonna give myself just a break. Because honestly, those last push-ups shouldn't have counted. They were pretty bad. This is like, what? How many push-ups have I done today? I've done, including this set of 55. I've done, what, 200 push-ups? All right, one more set of 5. I'm just trying to make sure that the last ones are at least okay, you know? You want to make sure your technique, it doesn't matter if you break the interval as long as your technique's okay. Okay, let's go. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's cycle in. Just see what the next set is. Okay. Now, guys, remember, you have the chance to increase and decrease the difficulty of the next set, shuffle the set, and also add a push-up to my counter at the top of the hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and cycle in the next set, see what it is. Oh. Cycle set. Burpees? Oh, you kidding me? Jeez. How many did I say I had to do? 55. I just did 55 friggin'. Oh, jeez, come on. Who said to do this? Oh. I love this so much. It's like my favorite, like, literally my favorite gym session I've ever had. It's amazing. Oh. I am super sweaty though. Oh boy. Oh, okay. No, look, it's been a while since I did burpees. To make sure. Can someone shuffle? Like, anybody? It's fine, don't shuffle. No, this is good, You need to embrace your fears, you know? Okay, so again, we know it's a 15-20 set. So, my interpretation of burpees is usually push-up, and then squat jump. That's normally what I do. Again, might be more crazy than that, depending on who you ask. But for me, again, push-up, squat jump. That's what I do. Oh, I'm not touching that one. The thing is, if you shuffle, like, no doubt you get a worse exercise, right? So let's see, we are on So this is the movement set, right? So that means the next set is probably going to be... What came after stretching last time? Stretching, and then after stretching came... we did stretching... the bicycle crunches, so abs are next. Okay, well, probably abs. It depends. It might have shuffled a bit, but it's most likely abs. Okay. I'm regretting this. Okay, let's go. Where's my watch? There it is. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna do a set of burpees. Again, guys, if you're joining in from home, and you guys, you haven't been to the stream before, the way this works is we have some code that will allow us to switch between different exercises. You have the chances to either increase, decrease the difficulty, or shuffle the exercises. As you see, I'm going to be doing 55 burpees. I don't know if I can actually do 55 burpees. I'm incredibly tired, but I'm going to try to go for it. If you guys want to do this at home, you don't have to do 55 of them. Even 5 of them, or even 1 of them, is more than just sitting on the couch and doing nothing. So I figure, hey, why not let's just work out together. Become, fit programmers together. You know what I mean? Okay, so 55 burpees. 20, 15, 20. I'm going 3, 2, 1. 1. I can't jump. Like literally, I hit the ceiling. So my burpees are gonna be like this. It's gonna be little hops. You guys are just gonna have to deal with that, okay? I'm sorry. That was 1.